Okay.
All right.
Welcome to the episode of Tequila Talk. I am your host, WalkLikeWalt, a.k.a. Tequila Walt, a.k.a. do not search my old tweets. I have grown, a.k.a. Child the Pavement, a.k.a. the 5-time crock pot champ, a.k.a. if you see me in Gold's Gym, lift weights, approach me as you would a bear, a.k.a. my pronouns are that nigga. I almost fucked up, Jazz.
You stuttered.
I stuttered like a bitch.
No, but I have noticed a lot of outside niggas are starting to stutter. I don't know if it's the alcohol. I don't know if it's the coke. I don't know if it's the CTE. I don't know what it is.
CTE for me.
A lot of y'all starting to stutter. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Why I blame drugs?
She called out all your drugs.
Alcohol, coke, which I do neither one of those. I don't do alcohol or that.
Yeah, Walt is in a sober living facility as we speak. Actually, this is his hologram talking. Shucks.
How you doing today, Jazz?
I'm good. For average.
So me and Jazz had a friend date night.
Yeah, we did.
We went to see the ending, and then we had sex podcast, and they did a good show. They had comedian, and then we had sex.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like two guys. There's a guy and a woman married couple, and they talk about just it was basically a lot of sex talk.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so their podcast is like, as he said, they're a married couple. They have 4 kids. They have little kids. And the husband is, I think, a writer, a comedy writer, and the wife is a stand-up comedian. Comedian. It was good.
I like that. Comedian.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Jazz almost set us up.
How?
Because she's like, yeah, do we have a couples in the building or like friends or that's real close together? He's like, put your hand down. Something crazy about to happen. They had to act out sex positions on stage. Like, yo, I like Jazz. If you ever called,
about to be up there.
I was like, Jazz, if you ever called us up there, you know how crazy that would look?
That would look so fucking
It'd be like, niggas
bad.
in the club, I knew he'd be
so
fucking
bad.
her.
We
I knew it.
already
I got on
have
camera.
to
Like, they be fucking. I see
fight
it.
these rumors constantly. Yeah, I would have messed us up.
I was going to go up there. If they call us up, I can't bitch out then.
Of course, but you made a good
I
executive
was like,
decision.
no, hand down. Don't raise your hand at comedy things.
You made a
Don't do
good
that.
executive decision because you're right. We would have been
We
looking
look crazy. Somebody was like,
on
yeah, those are
stage.
niggas that do that podcast. I told y'all he be fucking her.
Because the question was, it wasn't just for couples,
It was for friends that are close.
friends that are here together, whatever.
Yeah.
And they didn't limit it to couples, but the game was definitely a sex position.
The funniest
game.
thing about that game is when
And
they
you
said,
would have got your ass whooped, and I would have had to take one too. So
Nah, that would've
we
cool.
fight together, so it's cool.
That'd been cool. But yeah, the funniest one was when they told me to do the valedictorian, and the dudes, they both came up with the same position.
Same
Both the
pose.
niggas looked at each other like, what's up? Like they dapped each other. I was like, yeah, this is what we do in DC. We tell the girls to do this. I was like,
Schemes,
what the fuck is
what
wrong
would
with
you
these niggas?
picture a valedictorian position as a sex position? Like, what would you think that is?
I have no idea. The only thing I know from a valedictorian is somebody being at a podium and shit when they go up.
And what they do?
Standing
to
at
the
a
mic.
podium.
Yeah, they talk to the mic.
There you go.
Yeah,
They everybody did the same position.
I guess. Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, you've already heard the guests we have in the building right now. I'm actually hold up. Let me put the cup down for this one. I got a whole intro for this nigga.
Oh boy, here we go. I don't know what's about to happen to you.
I'm just saying, I got a whole intro for my man Schemes, bro. Okay, we got DJ Schemes in the building. Bro. I'm actually happy to say that this guy is my friend because at my first time, actually not my first time. I've seen him DJ a million times, but the most notable time in my mind from seeing this guy DJ was at my closest friend's wedding. It was at the arena joint by the wharf.
The arena by the
Yeah,
wharf.
the way they do like a
yes.
BG and
Yes.
they was my best friend. I was in the wedding.
That's crazy.
And so yes, DJ Schemes. Like, all right, I don't give a fuck.
Right,
I'm fucked. That was open bar and shit.
This was a minute ago.
Yeah, it was a minute ago on New Year's Eve.
Yes, New Year's Eve joint.
That shit was crazy.
Yes.
So
I know
I'm like,
that
yo,
was
this
expensive to get you out the
Oh.
club on New Year's.
Oh,
No,
I
no.
went to the club right after.
it was that's he asked him. That setup was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
They had a very beautiful
like,
wedding.
they spent a good penny on that
After that
motherfucker.
ball drop,
Mm-hmm.
I had to go and
It was lit though. So I was like, oh, DJ Schemes does his thing. And also, since then, I've been seeing his name all around the city. But probably before then, I just didn't pay attention. But his name all around the city. If you're in DC and you want to have a good time, he's at the biggest clubs: Rose Bar, Ozio, St. E's, all the way to the after hours and the Trappity Traps, where you see rats coming across the street and shit like that.
Literally
It's just, nigga, you don't know if a nigga got a gun or not. This nigga, the Schemes is hitting the hook in the cut. It's like, yep, they playing my shit. I'm gonna play my shit. But yeah, nah. And then also, if you hear this podcast, you can hear me talk about gambling and shit. He's the reason why I learned how sports gamble.
Oh, you're the degenerate.
Yeah,
in charge.
blame him for my addiction. So we have DJ Schemes in the building.
What up?
And he came on the podcast that we did with the live show that we did at the biggest cookout ever, which we're gonna try to get some of those clips out, but the audio was crazy, bro.
Yeah, it was just everything was crazy that day. It was
It
hard
was a
to
lot.
get, but we definitely made it work. Shout out to the biggest cookout ever. That shit was nice.
Yeah, it was a nice time, man.
Yeah, and shout out to our production team for thugging it out with us that day because it was
It was something.
Yeah,
Mosquitoes ate me up that day.
Me too. I got COVID from there.
Oh yeah, she did.
You lying?
No,
No
I
cap.
swear I got
For
COVID.
real?
She called me on Tuesday. Yo, your throat don't hurt? I was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good right now. I was good.
I was like, I'm okay. She's like, you sure you
Ain't
don't
that
sure you don't got
crazy?
sore throat? I was like,
I was
nah.
all at the same. Yo, that shit blows my mind.
Everybody should have been down.
It
and out.
blows everybody. Like everybody. That
We were all
you know what I'm saying?
pouring shots. To
We
each
were
other.
all passing J's
Yeah,
like
I don't understand it. I
Yeah.
don't get this shit.
yeah.
But yeah, she got COVID because
I got COVID,
she tried to find a bug COVID buddy. Like, your throat don't hurt? Like, yeah, nah, nigga, I'm good. I ran 5 miles today. I'm okay. I'm okay.
I'm weak. I'm breathing
I'm
fine,
like, you not
baby.
feeling like extra tired? Your body not feeling real tired? He like, nope. I feel great.
No, I feel great. But
That
yeah,
shit's
nah. So Schemes, how you doing, bro?
Man, I'm good. I'm blessed, man. No complaints, man. I'm
No
here.
complaints. Busy
Yeah.
weekend.
Yo, you know what? Every weekend in DC is a busy weekend.
That's true.
People gotta understand that. Like, there's a lot of people from out of town that ask me, like, yo, when's a good time to come to DC? Like,
Anytime.
DC is one of the places that something's always going on damn near every day. I think we have the #1 party market when it comes to like 7 days a week,
Yeah.
all the time, after
Yeah.
hours, day party, brunch.
Would you say like
club.
urban market? Because I think Vegas.
For sure.
I think
I mean-
Vegas would have the white market.
Vegas,
but I think Vegas
don't
is
party as much as
different.
Vegas
Yeah.
can party on 2-3 days. Vegas not party 7 days a week like us, bro. And it's actually lit. You come to the right spot on a Tuesday,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like a club in there, and it's
It's a
lit.
fucking lounge.
Yeah. And there's stuff to do. I feel like in Vegas, like you sleep all day, get up, and then hit it.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Unless you're going to like the buffets or the shows. But who's really going to the buffets or shows besides me?
About to say.
I mean, Usher is out there now.
About to say.
so
I want to
Well,
go see
yeah.
Usher.
There's some good shows out there.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna see Usher.
Out.
But I mean, like, you know, if you're going out there on a random weekend and you don't have Usher tickets, you're not getting Usher tickets that
Thank you.
weekend. So you're just kind of hanging out all day until it's time to hit the strip. So yeah, I think we're kind of unique in that way.
Very busy weekend.
Very
But
busy
also
weekend.
good, man.
Yeah, that's how you can afford that chain.
I was gonna say now I
man.
have a little time, but I do always request to wear a chain at some point in this interview. So you're gonna pass.
I
I
it
mean,
don't know.
along.
that's
You're
fine.
gonna have to fight someone, his girls or his girl.
Oh, I don't want to keep it.
She can just borrow it.
Yeah,
For the interview.
I just like to I like to get a little bling.
You can't be walking around with people's chains on. That's
I'm not walking
It might
around.
hurt your neck. You know what I'm saying? You
It's
might-
heavy.
You know what I mean? But I'll let you rock it for a little bit.
Thank
Pause.
you.
Shout out
So
to my
look-
man Sammy the jeweler, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Sammy did that.
Yeah, Sammy did that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the jeweler names. I don't even know that. I can afford it.
Oh, Sammy did that.
I was like, who? Sammy? Oh, it's a guy named
Nah,
Sammy.
Sammy's good people's, man.
I don't know.
He's good
I don't know.
people's. He's actually right there in he's in PG
Plaza.
Mall.
Word.
Yeah, yeah, right next to the what's that? Is that personal spot? What's that personal spot? Or whatever that is right there.
It's not
Annie's.
Auntie Anne's. No, it is
Oh,
Auntie
that-
Anne's.
that-
He's
that-
right
that-
next. He's right. His
Yeah.
store's right
Yeah,
there.
I know. Okay, so look, I just listen to the rappers.
Mm-hmm.
it's
So
like,
you
yeah.
only know like
No, because the rappers, but yeah, don't go to the mall. I'm like, okay.
no. So PG Plaza is a kind of an exception
Okay.
to that
It
rule
really is.
because there's
So
actually
I could walk across the street and go get that.
there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
few
If I have
good,
money,
there's
for
a
sure.
few good jewelers in PG Plaza.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, good. I was like, not middle of the mall.
Yeah, not the middle of the mall.
Yeah, okay, that's what
Yeah,
it
not
is.
like the
Store-
K
actual
jeweler.
store,
The store. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So what we do in this podcast, we don't do interviews. We do conversations with our guests, especially people that we see moving the culture forward and a legend in their own right. Are you okay, Jasmine?
Yes.
All right. A legend in their own right. And I've been seeing you doing your thing. So what we're going to do is do a shot. We're going to do a toast.
Cheers. Do you have a
That's
drink?
to more success
You're
to
not
you, my
drinking?
brother.
Cheers.
Okay. Cheers, DJ Schemes.
There you go, man. Let's go ahead and start the drink. We're going to
Salud.
get it going.
Salud.
So first things first, where are you from, Schemes?
Brooklyn, New York.
And so why are you okay?
But the family's from Jamaica
So
originally.
that's why you had
I
to wear
mean-
that hat.
What? This? Oh yeah. I had to let it be known. You know what I mean?
Jamaica.
Hey, we looking amazing this year. We
The
might win the
Yankees-
whole thing this year.
The fucked up thing is,
Shit, crazy.
for once, my team looking good.
What team was that?
Orioles.
Yo, they're scary.
The Orioles are good.
They're scary.
We
They're-
know me ass. I don't even let no niggas know I'm an Orioles fan.
Bro, they might end up above 500, but I like the
They
projection.
got a
that
lot
they're
of young
doing.
niggas that's
Yeah, oh,
doing
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. So New York, and what made you actually? What?
I just wanted to say quickly, I saw something about Jamaica today. Today's 60th anniversary of independence.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
Yeah, so this guy, Adam, I forget his last name, he tweeted like, as a sixth generation Jamaican, I would like to acknowledge the 60th anniversary of independence and posted a video.
Mhm.
He's the CEO of Sandals. You know Sandals Resort, Sandals and Beaches.
Yeah.
So he's white.
Okay.
And so they was getting spanked in the comments like, "Oh, 6th generation Jamaican, huh? That math takes us back to what was your family doing here?" So he's getting Sandals is getting
like
killed
they're
online at the
spanking-
moment.
spanking
Oh
him.
my God, yeah, he's getting dragged.
Damn, that's
I
crazy.
mean, come on. What
I
did
mean, for you to
expect?
be a 6th generation white Jamaican, come on.
Come on.
Yeah,
I don't know why
something
people had the
was
surprise.
Something was going on.
But then it was also that he posted an ad essentially for Sandals. And they're like, you didn't post an ad celebrating the actual culture of Jamaica. You're posting an ad that, yes, provides jobs to Jamaicans, but is also exploitative. I've heard completely drains the land that it's on. Is not necessarily a good thing. So he's getting killed right now. Little Jamaica fun fact for the
Okay,
listeners.
have fun with that. Like, so, what made you come to DC? Because I know a lot of New York niggas. Flo was only you and Flo are the only ones I could think of off the top of my head as a DJ from New York, and it's like, well, Flo's like Baltimore and DC,
Right.
But y'all came out here, it's like, I guess we kind of just say, yeah, they us now.
Right. But what's crazy is that, Flo went to Morgan, so he was a little closer.
He has that connection.
Yeah, my path was a little different. When I left New York, like, me and my bro, we was just like, yo, first of all, our parents was like strict as fuck. Like, my dad was definitely strict as fuck to a certain extent. So it's like, yo, we want to get the fuck out of New York. You know what I'm saying? So we went on like a little college tour. We went to go see Bethune-Cookman, man, Clark, Atlanta, Tuskegee. We went all over the place. And I ain't gonna lie, like, we went on that college tour, and the first thing I thought about, like, if I go to one of these colleges, boy, I'm never getting out of this motherfucker. There's too many black women in this campus.
Oh, that's why he said,
yo,
fuck.
it was, I ain't gonna lie, it was low-key overwhelming because it felt like I wasn't going.
You weren't gonna do shit.
I really felt like that.
You weren't gonna be able to focus.
You were gonna be back in Brooklyn.
Right, but I mean, so we still went to look around different places, Temple, this, that, and third, and then we end up going to West Virginia University, go look at the spot. So we search around, yada, yada, yada. They say one thing to us. They say, yo, we the number one party
school in America. Yeah, they are.
I was like,
I don't know if they still are, but yeah, that.
Right.
We were on the same age. We were on the same age, so I know. Yeah.
Which was based on liquor sales more than anything. We never knew that, but it's based on which college town buys the more liquor.
The most beer.
You know what I'm saying? So we were like, yo, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And it was a vibe, and like
West Virginia. Yeah.
West Virginia.
I remember this.
So
now that
between
you're
the
saying
racism, and it was still a party.
Which is crazy because I never endured any crazy racism while I was there. And low key, I didn't even get accepted to the main campus my first year. I ended up having to go to JUCO at Potomac State, and I played 2 years basketball at JUCO, and then went to Morgantown. So I used to ball a little bit.
You used to hoop?
I used to hoop just a little bit.
I did not know that. That's a fun fact.
Yeah. No. I love basketball since I was like a kid, and like I've always been on teams in high school and shit like that. And then I did JUCO. But main campus like was a big deal. So like, you know how you play intramural when you get to main campus, you're not getting no damn scholarship. I'm 6 foot.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm not 6 foot.
It's not.
So,
that's why
but anyway, but like what's crazy is that I've always been around DJing even when I was a kid. Like my dad, my uncle, my cousin. So like I used to grab records and sneak in the club so I can play. Like so I could be in it. You know
how old were you at that time?
Probably like 16.
Oh,
anyway,
wow,
like 16, I'm in the clubs
trying to get it in.
Trying to just learn everything. And I had always had a good ear of remembering what certain shit was popping in New York and how that shit was getting played. So when I was in college, it was the first time that I had money. You know, they give you the loan. They ask you if you want the partial or the full amount.
Give me that.
I'm taking the full amount.
Give me that.
Loans, and I'm getting DJ equipment.
Getting your refund check.
Exactly.
The refund, nigga. So, I'll pay it back when I'm
I remember
65.
that refund check. Yeah.
That refund check was crazy.
Refund check be
They
crazy.
don't tell you like, nigga, you're gonna eventually have to pay that shit back.
Don't matter.
Like, give me the full amount. So I finally, get my own equipment. I start building, and like with my peers and my classmates, I joined the fraternity. I became an alpha. I'm building. I'm meeting all these people, and it's like, yo, I done did everything in Morgantown. Where am I gonna go? I'm gonna go back to New York. They're like, nah, dog. You like everybody you know, nigga. I was DJing in West Virginia University, Frostburg State.
Oh yeah,
Frostburg.
Another
Rock,
party
Fairmont
school.
State, Pittsburgh University.
So you was all in that.
IUP. Yo, bro, I was all over. And all the majority of the people that I knew was from the DMV area. Like, it was crazy. So that's how I got introduced to go-go, Baltimore club music heavy. So I was like well-versed in college. Couldn't tell me shit. Because like coming from New York, I knew the hip-hop New York shit and the reggae shit to the T. Went to Morgantown, just learned everything. You know what I'm saying?
Else, yeah.
So my man was like, yo, listen, I'll try to open a door for you here and then DC, you go from there. First place I get into, Ultra Ball.
Ha! I forgot about that place.
Fucking Ultra Ball, nigga. They gave me the reggae floor, like the highest floor up. Here, nigga, figure it out.
Figure it out. You better get everybody up there.
Figure it out, bro. Shit was crazy.
Wait. Before you go too far, what year were you at West Virginia State? Were you there with Pat White?
Of course, those are my guys. Those are my guys.
That
Pat
nigga
White,
was the truth.
Yes, those are my guys. Chris Henry, R.I.P.
Wow.
Those are my guys.
I've never got to see him play live, bro. I wish I was there.
Oh,
I would watch
Bruce
that shit. That was like
Irvin,
motherfucking must-see TV.
Bro, them niggas is unreal.
Oh, man.
Unreal.
Yeah,
All them guys
had
used
to
to come
know.
and party. Pac-Man Jones used to fight at all my parties.
Wait, what Pat-Man goes to?
Pac-Man. He went to West Virginia.
What the fuck?
You know Pac-Man Jones?
Yeah, I know Pat-Man, but I ain't know he went to West Virginia.
Bro, every party, them Florida niggas
Adam Jones is crazy.
got hands. Every nigga from Florida got hands.
Because they got
Pac,
the reason why is they can't go back. They ain't
Bro,
trying to go back.
Pac got the hands and he would fight at every party. That shit would be lit. It's just so funny.
He got
yo.
them. I'm not going back to Florida hands.
Right. And don't catch them niggas at the let out. They with this shit. Bro, man, the football niggas is hilarious, man. They was cool, but don't play with them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
Don't play with
Man,
them.
that's why I just wanted to ask that before we get to the DC
Man.
part, because I know, like I said, Pat White. Who else was on that team? The wide receiver. But yeah, Pat White was that nigga though.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna be that shit in the NFL, but life happens. Anyway,
Yeah.
but yeah, you say he was an Ultra Ball. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, Ultra Ball is like my humble beginnings, bro. Like Ultra Ball, fucking like just dealing with people from Ultra Ball, like the Dominique Moxies of the world, shit
Never
like
heard
that.
that name in years.
I was gonna
You know
say
what I'm
that's a real
Like,
blast from the past.
I had to really deal with like the real beginnings of it and still keeping like a job and still trying to DJ, because I'm full time now, but when I first came I wasn't full time. I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. I mean, you know how you deal with it. You knew niggas don't want to pay you.
Right.
Want to pay you nothing.
Pay you
You gotta
$50,
run down on
$100.
niggas, shit
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that,
man.
man.
I got $100. Can you spend for 8 hours?
It's a grind. It's really a grind, bro. Like it really teaches you, like, yo, like this shit ain't easy. You know what I'm saying?
What advice do you have for DJs because we saw a lot of DJs, especially here in DC, kind of emerge from the pandemic, having time at home, teaching themselves, learning whatever. And they're still kind of at this stage now, outside is open, they're getting smaller gigs, but may feel maybe a little discouraged or like, damn, how many more $50, $100, $150 am I going to have to do?
I mean, honestly, you gotta understand, like, as a DJ, your relationships is definitely everything. And it's just like, you just got to figure out how to build these relationships and how to market yourself. And it's a little different now, because when I was out doing it, my marketing, I'm putting out every flyer and every mixtape possible.
That's smart.
Every nigga had my CD in their car. They could tell you every time they left Stadium, when Stadium was the epitome,
thing,
when Drake
yeah.
was there, Gucci there,
Yeah.
every nigga had my CD. Everybody had my flyer. So it was heavy marketing for me. Back
So
then.
really pounding the pavement.
It really
Yeah.
was a lot of heavy marketing, and then just finding the right guys that actually fuck with me and was gonna book me all the time, and just trying to deal with it that way. And then it's like, no matter what, you gotta understand, these venues are making money.
A lot
So you
of
gotta
money.
hear that $50, $100 and say, fuck you.
Yeah.
No. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? No. I'm
Good.
not taking $50 or $100. You making bread, bro, hands over fist. Why you trying to
Especially these
shortchange
clubs,
me?
yeah.
And if you ain't got no music in here, nobody gonna be here.
Nothing.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
All of it's trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've
Because we've all been in
Fine.
venues where a waitress is playing a playlist.
Yeah.
Like, and it's fine, it's okay,
It's
but
just
it's
not
not
the same.
right.
I've been at. I mean, I guess I'm hosting and shit more, but I guess I'm been spoiled because of Malcolm, Marauder,
Yeah.
people in that little group. Things like that. Hey, get on the mic, talk. Like, this is easy work.
Yeah.
They gonna kill it, motherfucker. When I had to deal with a sorry DJ,
Yeah.
and I see the crowd dwindling out, he's like, "Hey, Walt, come on, hype it up." I was like, "The mic ain't working. The mic doesn't work." I'm like, I'm mouthing to them. I'm like, "It doesn't work." It's like, as soon as he got off, like, all right, this starts. I'm like, "Yo, I'm not. This nigga's trying. Who
telling
booked this
you.
man?"
I'm telling you, it's just it's a constant grind. You gotta personally get better on your own behind the scenes, but you almost gotta treat yourself like an artist and figure out different ways to promote yourself and really get out there. But at the same time, you know what other thing is like, yo, when you get that first opportunity, you can't fuck that joint up.
You
Like,
got to do really
Yeah,
well.
cause like my
Yeah.
one man was like, yo, son, this one promoting group don't book me because of the one time they booked me at K Street Lounge and I bombed it. Like I was just
K Street Lounge was the shit back in the day.
He was like, yo, I was so terrible. They never booked me ever
Yeah.
again. And to this day, we cool, but They
still
never
won't
forgot
book
that. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That shit is
tough.
crazy.
But that's how DC is. I feel like DC is a tough town in general.
They like who they like, and once they like,
it's
you know what I'm
clicky.
saying?
It's clicky.
I would say that. To be a good DJ in DC, you have to be good,
Bro. And it's like, bro, I'm nice with my shit, but there's other people that's nice. But there's certain times where niggas will hit my phone like, bro, please, when the time you getting here, because other dude not hit, and it's just like they just don't like how other people sound or what they put together. I don't know what it is.
No, I mean, I ran into this with one of our friends. I ain't gonna say his name because he was like, I got pressed out this weekend too. But something that's in the podcast. It wasn't me. They were talking about the guest that was on the podcast.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say, did I say?
Yeah, but I work hard for my shit. I don't know why y'all. I mean, I understand y'all joke. I know y'all joke, but like, I was like, damn. I mean, what I do?
I was gonna say, what I say this time? I apologize in advance.
So they was like, hey, Walt, can you go upstairs and talk in the mic real quick? Because I mean, they said they're not feeling old boy. Like, I know that's my man. I know he's doing good.
Yeah.
So I go up there and he's like, hey, Walt, man, fuck these niggas. Look here. They trying to tell me what to play. Nah, man, I play this. Watch the crowd gonna go off. Watch this bomb. They going off. I told you, Walt.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, chill. I'm gonna tell you who it is afterwards. We in the group chat with him. So I'm gonna tell you who it is afterwards. But some promoters want to hear a certain sound. But I'm like, yo, the crowd fucking with you, right? He's like, bro, they fucking with me while I'm doing this sound. Why am I switch it up right now? We in the pocket right now. And I'm the opening DJ, so I'm not about to play the hits.
Right.
So,
and that's the problem. Like, it's so nerve-wracking for new people as well, because you got to deal with trying to please the promoter, trying to please the crowd. You got to try to please the staff, and then knowing to yourself, like, you can't talk yourself out of knowing what you're doing. You got to use that eye test. If the crowd is rocking, you know what I'm saying?
Don't
Keep
you dare
rocking,
stop,
bro.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? The promoter's gonna be in your ear, but the crowd is rocking, bro. And especially if you're the opening nigga, like, who the fuck cares?
Who cares? Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the tables is coming later. Like, it's hard to like balance it out. But sometimes even the strongest man is gonna affect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
So it's just tough. But for me personally, I feel like the best way I can attribute it to when I DJ, I treat the shit like boxing. So I'm hitting you with combos. I just know certain combos that's gonna work, and I treat the combos of songs. When I hit 1, 2, 3, you know, jab, jab, cross, uppercut. Them 4 songs is gonna body your shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I treat the shit.
I like how you said
and
that.
it can't be like, obviously, can't be like a 20 straight fucking combo.
Run,
No.
yeah,
You just 4 to 6, 4 to 6, right? Little pockets.
Yeah, because nobody wants to stand up the entire time.
Exactly. And I've been in DC so long, I know what works. That's new, old, and otherwise. I know what works here. You seen it, like do people understand how much DC loves Gucci Man?
Oh, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I can go in a vintage Gucci Man set and it'll sound like Lil Baby in this bitch.
Yeah, you give a good six-song Gucci Man set. The club gonna flip upside down.
Yeah.
You just got to be here to really know.
We love
shit,
Gucci
you know
Man.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I learned that. I ain't gonna tell my pocket though. I be telling certain DJs, like, yo, play this after this real quick. Like, for real, like, yeah. And I have my little. I was like, no, I know I could build this crowd up on this shit. It's like it's a 3-song stretch. That's the only pocket I got.
That's it. And it works. It's gonna work.
It never fails. It always works.
Every time you gotta know your clientele.
The crowd, it's all crowd participation. Drop it. Like, look, I told you it's gonna work. Now you gotta figure out after this. I don't know what else to do.
I'm really like stat wise. I'm really like the LeBron of this shit.
Oh wow.
Stat wise, like. Consistently, stat wise.
Jazz, I'm gonna mark this time.
I was gonna say
that's fine. But if you think about
Pin
it,
this
stat wise, consistency, you're gonna always get the same rocking. You're not gonna come to my party and be like, yo, this nigga just half-assed it. Consistently, unless a nigga injured like LeBron, which is rare, you're gonna get the same type of shit. Me and, you know, quick.
Oh, yeah, quick.
Consistently, quick know this shit like the back of his hand. But that's what I mean. I don't mean like, oh, I'm the LeBron and shit, I'm number 1. I'm talking about stats, and you're gonna get that consistent shit.
A consistent.
You know what I'm saying?
LeBron give you every night. You rarely see Bron drop 10 points.
And you understand what I'm saying?
He's good for. He's going to give you a dub.
25 consistently.
He's good for a dub.
That's what I'm saying.
8 boards.
And that's because I know the shit. I'm not trying to deviate because I know what they want. It's not about. I don't DJ for me. I DJ for them. I understand who my place is, and I'm not gonna sit there and go over there and play a Mano because I'm from New York. No offense to Mano, but
I don't want to smack me.
We don't want to hear it.
Mano,
because obviously niggas run down on me because of
not
shit.
right now. Not right now.
You know what I'm
Not
saying?
at 107.
Right.
No,
Well,
I don't want to hear Mano.
Perfect example, like the what's the shit they got out right now?
Did him join him
The
on
Lobby
Jim?
Boys.
That's just hard.
Shit hard, right?
I like that shit.
Shit's not here playing here in DC.
Yeah, I never heard one song
You know what I'm saying?
in the club.
And it's a hard song. So if I go out my way to push this shit because I'm from New York, I'm gonna look crazy.
Yeah.
No, that
can't do
that what's that? That was a
What
track is that? The joint, I forgot the joint. It sampled the joint with them a Fabio. The Drag On joint.
Yeah, that's the one.
That should go up.
Shit hard, but you haven't
up.
heard it in DC, and that's what I'm saying. It don't
work.
translate. It could work.
Maybe.
But should I force it because I'm from New York and New York?
No.
I know what the crowd want in this motherfucker.
So I think I have a question.
Yeah.
Ask me about too while you like that. Ask your question, Jas.
Yeah, no problem.
Because this nigga said Mano. And see, obviously I get ran down on because I'm the podcast guy. So Mano goes, "Hey, yo, your man said."
No, Mano's
like,
solid. Mano's solid.
Yeah,
but I'm just giving you an example of
slap the shit out
Of a song.
play what the
that-
crowd
yeah.
wants versus I really like this song, so I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
force it down.
You can't force
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Yeah.
So my question. Oh, that was my question. How do you know so much music? Like I feel like if I was a DJ, it wouldn't work because I play the same 5 songs all the time.
And you don't know who she sat in here. I was like, who is this?
Yeah.
It's every song.
Okay, well clearly I wouldn't. This would not be my profession. But like, how do you keep your sound fresh? How do you find new music? Like, do you just I don't want to say a Rose Bar on a Saturday is a Rose Bar on a Saturday, but is it kind of like you have a set, I don't know, 25 songs you kind of go to? Like, how does all that work?
I guess you're saying like how like the NFL with the first drive, they already have that scripted.
Yo,
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Well, he understands.
Yeah.
But the first drive in the NFL game, most teams had the first drive scripted. They go like, hey, we just have 7 plays we're gonna run, and then from there we're gonna figure it out.
You know
Sure.
what? I've been doing this shit for so long that I don't necessarily have it scripted, but I have certain crates that's gonna have everything that I'm used to playing.
Mm.
Cause like back in the day, when I first started out, you had to really know all your shit. So you had your shit organized, CDs, playlists, whatever, records, whatever. So you had to really like know where everything is. And then you had the record pools is very heavy, which they are now. But I'm in a space right now that I don't even use no record pools. The labels directly send me songs.
Okay.
So
Big
shit
dog.
that's new, they send me directly. And then like I personally, my ear, I just listen to new shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like.
But like, okay, so we were playing a song that I said, can we change this? But like, where'd you hear that?
That shit works in the club.
Oh, so you see that song right there?
Yeah.
That was off the new CMG shit. So
Okay.
I know sidebar being on my producer shit for the last couple of years. I love the quality of music they produce at CMG.
Yes.
So I'm automatically gonna listen to that album. So I already listened to the album 2 weeks ago.
And
Okay.
You pulled joints.
I know that record. When I heard that record, I'm like, yo, this shit fire. And I heard some other records.
Okay.
So it's just me personally listening.
Mm-hmm.
And don't get me wrong, it's like the new shit. I mean, the popular shit is gonna be the popular shit.
Mm-hmm.
But the niggas that's buying bottles and popping off, they know
want
all
to dance
them,
that shit.
Them type of shits like
Okay.
this. Like
Okay.
what's the name of the song? Whose song is that? It's called You Dig. I think it's 42 Doug
Oh yeah, 42 and Lil Baby.
and Lil Baby.
Yeah.
That record right there is not considered like one of the hot songs,
Mm-hmm.
yada yada. But
But
all the
niggas
niggas that I know that buy bottles,
Mm-hmm.
they know that song like the back of their hand. They go crazy for it.
Lil
It's
Baby
like little
the
shit
Lil
like
Baby
that.
freestyle
Yeah.
So,
joint.
like, them niggas,
all
right.
that shit.
Them niggas know
Yeah.
certain shit that they want that ain't really Billboard top 10, top 100.
Right.
But
It's
that's
platinum
you,
in the streets.
but that's you right. But that's you knowing, being DJing on a regular basis, and the niggas that spending money kind of telling you like, yo, we want to fuck with this.
Or the Nada Wick joint. That was when
Oh, the
that
Nada Wick,
that was like a
Come
whole
on,
year of
son.
that shit. Niggas,
What?
I don't even know if it went platinum. Did it?
I promise you it didn't. Only
That
in the
shit,
streets.
but that shit.
Only in the
As soon
streets.
as you play that shit in the club, you run that back 2-3
Another
times.
example, Route 49, Vulture Island.
Oh yeah,
Huge record.
That's huge.
For street niggas.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never
I don't
hear
even know
that
about
shit
that.
on
I
a
didn't even know who that
93.9
was.
or 95, whatever. It's just, it's one of them gritty records that all the street niggas know.
Look, I didn't know who that was. I'm old shit. I'm behind the DJ booth
Slim.
like, I'm looking at
The song
write
is
the
only
name
like
down.
2-3 months
Like I
old.
like this song.
You better Shazam that shit.
Oh,
Right.
Shazam. Hey, I be like, you know, when you Shazam shit in the club, you gotta be real low. Like,
Look,
nigga,
nigga, I be Shazamming. I don't care.
I be sitting there like, nah. I know this. Like, nah, be just real
Bro,
low with it. Chill with it.
And you know where I Shazam at? Anytime I'm at one of those Afrobeat joints. Or the
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
joints,
I do that
yeah,
with no
for
shame.
sure.
I'm Shazamming like a motherfucker.
I do that with no shame.
No shame in
I
those
put it on
parties.
auto and then I put it back in my pocket. I'm good. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
So it
I
picks
have
up
shot-
everything.
Yeah.
That's the set I
Everything.
have trouble with. I'm like, yo, I get
Your
the
whole
mic back to the
song-
DJ. You run it. I don't know what to say.
Guess what I heard you can do?
What?
There's a way to Shazam everything, and when you Shazam it, there's a function where you can it'll turn into a playlist to your Apple Music.
Word.
Woo.
Swear to God.
Woo.
Swear to God.
I see. I'm about to be
Steve
Shazam like a
Jobs.
motherfucker.
I'm gonna find how you do
Genius.
that shit, but you can make it into a playlist
Damn.
on your Apple Music. Shit
Oh
crazy.
yeah. It does do that already.
It does.
It
Oh,
does?
Yeah. It you have, if you go into your Apple Music and you go into your playlist, there's a Shazam.
Hold up. Let me
It's
look.
already there.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. I've
I'm
seen
in
it
here.
before, and
He said, I'm in here.
I barely even use Apple Music, but yeah,
Apple
I've seen
Music's
it
my
before.
shit.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't see no Shazam shit.
I have it on mine, and I'm a
Well,
level
I'll
1
figure
iPhone
out for
user.
you. Speaking of DJing and knowing what to do in the clubs and things of that nature,
No,
how would you
geez.
feel if, like, an artist like smacked your hat off and told you you were trash,
bro.
like Wiz Khalifa?
Oh,
I mean,
Yo,
okay.
bro,
Wiz
that
did. Let me preface this. Wiz did apologize recently, but Wiz was at a nightclub. I'm not sure where. It was a couple DJs there. From what I understand, the DJ they said they sent the set list out. The DJ didn't follow the set list, and also the host.
he was performing.
No, he had an album coming out, so he wanted to do his songs in the
okay.
club.
Yeah.
And I think they said they were more upset at the host,
right?
Because he kept trying to talk.
Yeah,
The MC, he kept trying to talk over Wiz. Like, at that point, shut the fuck up. Everybody came to see Wiz, not you.
Right.
Yeah.
So I get that, but this nigga got to the point where he started throwing niggas hats.
Oh.
Like, yo, this nigga's
Bro.
some trash. He's garbage.
Yeah, like it pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling niggas on the Twitter, like, nigga, you're not coming to DC and do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which camera it is, but you're not. I'm sorry. Like, you just don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
I mean, it's just disrespectful, first of all.
And I get, if them niggas is fucking up, cool, no problem. Then stop the shit, figure it out, whatever. But you over there, you know what I'm saying,
Yelling
talking
and
crazy to
screaming,
him.
Yeah.
Cool. That's definitely grounds for getting in a fight. And then you put your hands on me. The nigga try to hug me, push them, whatever the case might be. Nigga, we wrecking in that booth.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a 2-piece off before your security gets to me. Hands down.
I mean, it depends. And DC depends on the DJ. You, Steve-O, like, motherfucker.
C
Nigga,
Styles.
Nigga, do you hear the stories about Malcolm? Malcolm's not taking that shit.
I'm just saying more
Bacon
so.
not taking that. Even Bacon not taking that shit.
I'm
You
saying
crazy?
it's more so
Malcolm
like,
would put somebody through a wall.
Thank you.
Well, I'm saying
C
it's more-
Styles would put somebody through a wall.
Well, understand this. What I was saying is more so known DJs. Y'all won't.
But the
Y'all
niggas
wouldn't
is
get.
known. Mike Danger and other MCs known.
I'm
those
saying
were,
DC.
those were known DJs.
You can't do that, bro.
Let me
You
finish the
can't do
statement.
that.
No
It's
more
just-
so known DJs. Y'all wouldn't even have to throw nothing
That shit crazy.
because
bro.
half the crowd like, wait, he's touching who?
Shit crazy,
So
bro.
y'all wouldn't even have to fight.
I'd have turned that nigga mic off too. You not saying all that shit. Like, you just not, bro. It's like either I'm gonna be known for snuffing Wiz Khalifa, or I'm gonna be known for getting punked by Wiz
Fuck
Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa.
Which one you want? Right. Popcorn. Fuck Wiz Khalifa. Clear mature. Like we in the class, right? It was just
hilarious.
done so crazy, and that's like, maybe Wiz was a little intoxicated, cool.
Does he
but
drink?
it's-
I thought
Yeah,
he
he drinks. He
smoked.
drinks.
Oh,
He drinks. He
but
drinks
it just
Bombay.
went too far. It went too far.
He did too much.
I could get your
He
frustration
did too
on the
much.
microphone.
Yeah, he did too
Cool.
much.
It was still too far on the microphone, but then you touch a nigga, slapping.
Yeah, you
niggas,
touch
like,
somebody.
Fuck
yeah.
is you doing, bro?
I mean, he
Because
started doing
if
MMA
y'all-
training. He could whoop everybody.
If y'all were anywhere
He'll kick somebody in the
else,
chest.
you smack somebody's hat off, it's time to fight.
Oh yeah, he is like 6'4", ain't he?
That's what it means. Off break, it's time to fight.
Like
I mean,
you
look
smack
here.
somebody's hat off, you
Even
ready to?
even a regular person.
Oh yeah. If I
Actually,
would've
at that
smacked
point, you're
your hat
right.
off
He
right
is
now-
6'4", and he's doing the MMA. I would rush him. I would hit him first, so I could look like the champion, because the security gonna break it up. So
You gotta
I'm like,
hit him
pow!
first.
Like, oh, this nigga, yeah, I snuffed him. He a bitch.
You
You know
gotta
what I'm
hit him-
saying?
You gotta hit him
Pussy.
first, bro.
You gotta hit the
Hey, look,
typo knee.
I want to catch him first, took it on camera, and then after that, whatever happens, I don't give a fuck.
I just don't advise no artist to do no wild shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, in general, I think that, you have to respect the people that are working in the club. So that goes for the DJ, the girls,
Shit,
the
the
host,
bartenders will fuck you up.
bartenders. Like, I see a lot, not so
Put
much
some bleach
now,
in your drink.
but I
Y'all
see a
here
lot of
looking crazy.
disrespect. And people are working. People are working. And everybody in the club is working to give you a good experience. So
Yeah.
just cool it. Just be cool.
And I understand
Just
he
be
felt
cool.
disrespected, but you don't take it there. You don't. It just kept going. It was just like too much.
It
bro.
was too much.
It couldn't be me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Please don't try that in DC. Please.
Try
Please
it.
don't.
Try it so we
I
can
wanna
watch
watch
it and
it.
talk about it.
Please don't try that.
Yo,
shit
this
in
nigga
the city.
Schemes was rumbling in
Oh
that
my
bitch, yo.
God.
I was like, damn, man.
You know we're going to cover
I should have
it.
told him
Bruh.
he should have been bobbing and weaving.
And what's crazy, like, you try that shit in Rose, nigga, I'm gonna hit you, and then my security niggas gonna
Oh, yeah,
follow
nah,
you
you
up.
do that in
You
Rose.
getting jumped.
You shouldn't
Rose
do that.
is a
in
whole like
I
Nigga,
would not
the
recommend.
team at Rose is like a whole cartel.
I got money.
These
I
niggas-
got money. The owners will fucking follow up behind
Exactly.
me, nigga. That's how.
You know how much money this
how
nigga make
tight
us?
we are, nigga. What the fuck
I
is
would
you crazy?
not suggest going crazy in
You
Rose.
know what I'm saying? Like, nah. I'm
Now,
sorry, nah.
Question. So we talked about you going through colleges, getting to DC, being in the Ultra Bar, hitting the streets, putting your mixtapes everywhere. Which the mixtape bag was a different thing, because a lot of DJs. Shout out to my man Tay James, Marvelous. They were. All, I went to Hampton, so I would always see that them or Baby Drew. So I was like, what you do? Oh, anyway, them or Baby Drew. And I was like, I would see
You
them
want ice
mixtapes
in it?
everywhere. So the mixtape bag was different. But when was it when you was like, yo, shit, I can quit this job?
Yo, you know what's crazy is that when I realized I could,
Good question,
I could
Walt.
quit
Thank
the
you.
job was like, I was working at Guitar Center.
Oh, you was a hood nigga for real. You was
I
stealing
was
that shit.
Nigga, of course. Like I was getting 30 to 40% off Pro Am gear,
Yeah,
all the
nigga,
DJ
what?
gear. You know what I'm saying?
That's the spot.
I was running it up, like getting all my equipment and shit.
I played go-go bands. So that Guitar Center, motherfucking Atomic. That's where we went.
I was out in Glen Burnie at the time working at Guitar Center, and it's like,
Do you want me to pour you another shot?
Mm-hmm.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, sure, I'll take one.
Me too.
Okay. No
Thank you.
problem. I'm just the barmaid.
And I think I was still kind of doing Ultra Bar at the time. And I remember one night, like I'm doing Ultra Bar, but I'm doing like Ultra Bar Spot Lounge,
Okay.
MIA Lounge.
Oh, I forgot about that
You
one.
know what I'm saying?
That's a long
Like
time
that,
ago.
yeah.
Shit, I'm old.
So, nigga, we old. So I'm doing them joints, but I'm still doing Guitar Center, and it's cool because it's balancing out. But at the time, that's fine.
I put yours right there. You need a new cup for yours?
Yes, please.
Okay.
So at the time, I'm still like on some 10 to 2 a.m. shit. You know, now I only do 2-3 hours at a time, and I'm closing.
Honestly, that you and Malcolm showed me that. I mean, you and a few other DJs showed me. Malcolm was the first one. That was like some Bron James shit. Like, nigga, yeah, we ain't doing no long-term contracts. Nigga, give me 1 or 2 years.
Right.
And I need 200, 400 a pop.
Right.
And we out.
I swear. So what was going on was I was getting so busy that, you know, leaving Glen Burnie trying to get to DC on time, I really need to be out of there. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
To more success again.
Yes, sir.
You got a long day. I'm gonna be with you though.
I was going to say, we hanging out?
I'll go to OTOs.
I'm at Guitar Center one night. We closing the Guitar Center down. I'm like, yo, I got to go to the club, da-da-da-da. Them niggas try to tell me, yo, you can't leave until you clean the bathroom.
Oh.
I was like, nigga,
Did the
I'm
New
not.
York come out? I would have threw it out there. Like, nigga, we
I-
reckon.
Well, no, somebody has to clean the bathroom.
mean, cool, no problem, I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
I'm not cleaning no bathroom. I clean the program area, cool that.
Oh,
but
wait, but Guitar Center doesn't have public bathrooms, right?
Yeah, they do. No,
Oh, they do have
They do?
public.
No, I guess I never did.
One for women, one for men.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
I'll
that.
clean the area that we work in, cool. But I'm not
Scrubbing
bro, I'm
toilets.
not, not scrubbing toilets, but I'm not cleaning the bathroom. Like it wasn't my job on a regular basis.
Okay.
And then I'm telling you I gotta go, and
You
you
gotta
telling I'm like, yo, I'm not doing this shit no more. And I just like,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm done with the work shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I stopped fucking with Guitar Center and I start DJing like full time. And then like even then I was doing like little odd and shit. Like I was always doing shit like that was flexible. Nigga, I had a job where I would go to what the fuck is it called? Office Depots and shit like that and make sure they have the right amount of Canon printers and shit like that.
Oh,
Walmart and make sure they got this, that, and third. But those was flexible jobs that I can do
like
during the day.
like a vendor inventory supply thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was doing those odd and shit so I could still DJ without no stress and pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After the Guitar Center shit.
Yeah.
And then I just kept building that shit. I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. Little odd end job. But then all of a sudden, I'm doing the club shit and it's like when I started booming, y'all remember DT Nation?
Yeah.
What you do?
So
I gotta think about it for a little bit.
I know
I
DT
started
Nation, yeah.
that was like probably the first promotional group that I got with that was trying to book me on a regular basis. I did Lima one Sunday.
Lima. Damn,
Fucking
nigga, you
down.
did
Dog.
every damn club that was in DC.
Everyone. I did Lima.
You outlasted every club.
Son, I did Lima for a brunch day party and tore it down.
That's a name I
After
haven't
that,
heard.
I was doing Eden Mondays for them niggas Thursday. at
Eden?
Sauna
Yes.
Room.
Eden?
Yes.
Just all over. You know what I'm saying? They
I
had
saw-
me locked in.
I saw Andre Blac at Eden.
That nigga used to party like no other.
When he was, it was when he was supposed to be getting in shape. He was in there smoking cigars.
Yo, this nigga run you up, man. But
I was
like,
gonna say.
I started realizing I could do this shit full time, bro. And like, remember, I do weddings and corporate gigs all
Yeah.
that.
Weddings,
So I was
bat
doing all that shit.
mitzvahs, all the other.
I'm literally
yeah.
doing everything. So like, I'm not just one dimensional with the shit. So I was able to do this shit without having to put on a suit and tie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was hard,
Mm-hmm.
but it was worth it.
It was like some months we ball and some months like nigga.
I mean, you know, most months we would ball. The only time you get a struggle month, maybe say December,
winter.
January,
February. Those are the months. You're right.
And if you ain't stack your bread up,
It's a wrap.
it's
I
on
was
you.
gonna say it's the same as like if you have a contract type job
Yeah.
where, or if you work in TV production,
Mhm.
like you have your jobs and there may be seasons where you don't, but you learn how to live within a certain budget that you spread your shit out over the year.
This will cover 2 months of rent right here.
Right.
Yeah.
In my lifestyle.
Yeah, pay your rent,
Never good.
pay your car note up, and then whatever you have
that
left,
February
then
months is slow.
Because I mean, after Christmas and New Year's, and then it always snows like that last week of January, first week of February.
The last bag you're gonna get till March.
You know what almost spanked me? Fucking COVID almost spanked me when we was only doing like I think we was only doing
Virginia?
like Virginia. Only
Yeah,
Virginia.
Yeah.
And
That
I
was
think
a
they kinda,
tough
like, fell
time.
back.
Yeah.
Nigga, like I legit like applied for like to drive Uber, nigga, just in case shit got crazy.
No, that's not to be like.
No, I'm just saying like I was ready to like try to make some money on some extra shit.
No, I was watching DJ Envy
Bro.
interview, and he was saying DJs in New York would start driving Uber.
I
I was
really
like, fuck it,
thought
we
about
need
it.
bread coming in.
But
We ain't DJing.
Me personally, I was just gonna go, like do straight airports. Like it was gonna be
Yeah.
worth the money. I'm not doing a regular picking you up from the club, you drunk, throwing up in my back seat. Nah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And here's the funniest shit about the shit. I apply for the Uber, I get approved for it, right? So I go to the airport, none of the Ubers coming up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm looking at the map.
Yeah.
There's no Ubers. So I leave the airport. Ubers start popping up. Nigga, I applied to be an Uber Eats driver. I thought it was the regular Uber. I said, nah, I'm not delivering nobody food now.
Now you trying to make money, not
No. Yo, I couldn't believe it.
not Uber Eats.
Uber Eats.
Bro.
Ain't
I
no money
swear
on
they didn't
Uber Eats.
specify that shit, bro.
Ain't no money
Yo,
on
that
Uber
shit was
Eats.
so funny to me. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, God, I get it. I ain't supposed to be doing this.
You just sitting at the airport like, damn.
No,
I see people walking
Thank
out.
you.
Ain't
What
nobody.
you mean? What the
Yo.
fuck? I ain't getting no Ubers.
No Ubers, bro.
Oh, I got the food. Oh, my fault. Yeah, it's food in the airport. They don't need me here.
Yeah.
Come deliver this food for $3. No, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to do like 20. Nah.
Yeah.
But I was to that point. I even like was trying to, personally try to get into tech, maybe whatever. Just trying to have a fallback plan because we didn't know when this shit was going to end
Right.
or what. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
Yeah.
by the grace of God, he was like, "Yo, I got you. Just push through it." You know what I'm saying? And the club shit, DC opened back up,
Yeah.
and we just kept going at it. Obviously, we got the relief and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm PPP down. All my shit got forgave.
word.
Niggas ain't coming after me.
Word.
Fuck.
But you sure?
Fuck Joe Biden and that damn. bill
Don't
he
say
just
fuck.
signed.
don't say fuck Joe Biden.
Man, fuck
not
that
yet.
shit.
Not
That
yet.
Fuck
whole
Wiz
ass
Khalifa.
nigga.
But like,
Yeah, not
so
yet.
they really, you got a PPP loan now. See a new chain. I'm just.
Oh.
Stupid. You stupid.
If you get back, I'm going.
Nah, I'm
this
not
nigga
getting
is
back.
going-
All
this
my
nigga
shit
gonna
got
fuck me
forgiven.
up.
All my shit. Listen, all my shit got forgiven. I'm paying taxes. Nigga,
Yeah.
you know how much my taxes is?
I don't want to know.
You
I know how much
don't
mine
wanna
was.
know.
My taxes
I was
is
gonna say,
crazy this year.
I
Them niggas
literally
can't
just
come get
caught
me for
my-
shit. I'm paying
yeah.
real taxes this year, like grown man taxes.
Yeah.
Like nah, they not coming to get me.
Fuck that.
No, I literally
They not
caught
coming
my
I don't want grown
accountant.
man
But,
taxes.
like-
I like give me like
See,
teenager taxes.
But here's the problem
You
with
don't
people
want
with the
that either.
PPP. Them niggas is trying to get 200,000 and all that. I'm getting. I told niggas I'm just getting like 20,000
Yeah.
for each business.
Yeah.
To hands it. You know what I'm saying? What's
Yeah.
up, man?
we spoke about this man. He
Hey.
shows
We
up.
just spoken. We just talked
We were
about
just
how you would
talking about
have pushed Wiz Khalifa through the wall and shit if that happened to you and shit.
We were talking about fuck Wiz Khalifa.
Remember when he? Oh,
Yeah,
see?
We having fun with it, man. You gotta make fun of some things. Also, somebody ran down me because of you on this podcast. I'm gonna tell you after the damn show.
Mm.
Hey, yeah. So you say so that's when you say you quit and you start going into the PPP. Basically, you be balling out since you quit.
No,
guitar
but I
center.
think
for
I
sure.
think that there's a moment between you were fed up
Mhm.
with being treated in a way that you deserve better,
Right.
and jumping out there and doing it. It's a big jump, and you were fortunate that you landed on your feet. But what advice do you have for folks that are still nervous about it, or we got monkeypox coming up? We don't know if we'll be back locked down again. Like, what would you say to keep?
It's like, I mean, personally, I don't think we're gonna be locked down again.
No.
I mean, honestly, them niggas ain't trying to lose that type of money, and ain't trying to give us no money. They giving more
they're
money
issuing out
to
vaccines
them other
next week.
countries. But
We're not gay men,
I know, but this vaccines are out though. So.
but they're only for gay men.
I know.
Technically not really, because I saw this girl.
Oh,
got a
or
vaccine up
healthcare
on it.
workers,
Oh, okay.
or
So,
yeah, or if you
They-
work
once you got a vaccine,
certain
now, they're like,
separate-
You
y'all
know,
be okay.
if it's only for gay men, I'm walking in there like, put that shit on. Hey, B, do your dance with my vaccine.
Huh? They don't. I'm
Right,
like, yeah.
exactly. How do
they don't know.
know?
I'm like,
How
yeah.
do they know?
Actually, that's
Ain't
a
that
really
$1
good
million
point.
question?
That's a really
got a
good
point.
point.
Because I
How
would
do
definitely walk in
they
the
know?
I'd be
Yeah.
having orgies and shit. Like, here, get me
Yeah.
out. Get me out
Because
the way,
yeah,
bro.
there's no
I
like
don't
gay
understand.
flag.
Shoot me up. Let's get it.
That's a good point. That's a good
How do
point.
they know?
Fuck out of here.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Somebody gonna see me in line like, hey, you know Walt? Like, yep. For this goddamn
Hit you with
monkeypox vaccine.
that Mike Tyson meme, now Kith.
I'm
You
like,
want the
shit.
vaccine? Now Kith.
I was
You know
like,
what
oh
I'm
yeah, that'd be
saying?
crazy. Like, yeah, show me you gay. Kiss that man. Like, know what? Fuck, they got
Fuck
me,
it.
y'all. Shit.
It's just a kiss. It's just a kiss.
Nah, fuck that.
Nah, we good.
I'm cool.
You did say last
said I
week
like
you were
pans.
pan.
Hey, yo.
Walt told us last week he was pans.
Yeah, I like pans. I like non-stick, cast iron.
You're a sick individual.
He's a sick individual.
And I don't know. Yeah, I
honestly.
brought that back up. I had to delete it because I was like, niggas. I was like, they gonna kill me for this. They're like the whole the little.
Oh, the LGBT
yeah, the alphabet gang gonna get
QIA
me.
would jump you. So let's just leave them.
Exactly. I don't want problems with them niggas.
Yeah.
But nah, I honestly think like you just gotta push through. Like you don't know, like none of us know what's gonna happen
That's
tomorrow,
facts.
the week after. But if you're good at what you do, don't just quit because everything is crumbling around you. Like it's hard to not do that, but it's like, bro, why stop now? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just you can plan and have all that shit happen, but then like you said, monkeypox might really turn up, and then what?
Yeah.
So do I stop now or do I keep going?
Yeah.
Because what if it don't? And then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I already quit 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So you just gotta put like I got a friend that calls me all the time. And he's a DJ. And he's like mentally he wants to like be on radio and do more gigs and all that. I'm like, bro, do you know I had to be in mixer meetings for 2-3 years before I got on radio? Do you know I actually had to like DJ for 10 years before I actually could demand the money I'm demanding? And I still don't think it's enough. I still don't think DJs get paid enough. But you know what I'm saying? I had to work that much to get to this point.
To get to where it is, yeah.
It ain't easy.
Yeah, and I think it's also
It ain't
like
easy.
you can't be discouraged. I remember we were having a conversation with another DJ who was talking about how, you know, he was feeling a bit discouraged about like the current market and his place in the market, blah, blah, blah. And then I talked to my friend who's a new DJ and he looked up to this guy so much. And it just made me think like, wow, that first guy really thought he was struggling and didn't find his footing, but there's somebody behind you who literally looks up to you and thinks you're really killing it. And it's like, dog, he's fire. He's so good. It just made me think like, wow,
Just
there's
crazy.
always someone
Yeah.
who is reaching for where you are now.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the other option is throw your own shit.
Mm.
If you want to, like Flo does a great job of that when he was doing
Wednesdays.
Chasing Summers on
Yeah.
Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Throw your own shit.
Yeah.
And if you build it right, eventually it's gonna hit. And once it hit, it's out of here.
Yeah.
how I did.
Throw your own shit.
Yeah.
I went
You know what I'm
MC.
saying?
I was like, I throw my own shit.
I know.
Make myself the MC.
Throw your own shit.
Fuck
Sometimes
it.
you gotta do that.
Throw
And you're
my
gonna
shit
have
back.
those first couple times where the shit ain't hitting crazy.
Oh well,
Just
No,
keep
but
going.
keep going.
Keep going. Look at Adobo.
crazy.
Crazy.
Doing
my niggas.
spectacular.
Those my niggas.
Adobo is putting seasoning on girls' booties and it's hitting.
We
They
discussed.
put this at
They've
glitter
switched
now.
to glitter.
Oh, it's glitter now.
Yeah.
There's like, we can, there's like, they,
That
they,
shit is crazy.
But
I mean,
isn't it?
it's
But
fun.
girls will come and
It's
get
fun.
But
seasoning on
also,
the booty.
like-
Yeah, they coming to get
they wanted
seasoned.
that shit to happen.
It's fun.
But Pedro Night is also super nice. So.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
niggas are
cool.
nice.
Those
Yeah.
guys are great, amazing.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if you
It
create
started
your-
from
you know what
something
I'm saying?
small.
Oh
to-
yeah, yeah.
If
They
you
built
create
their
a fun
brand. Oh yeah,
atmosphere,
yeah,
brand, like,
yeah. They definitely
it's just a
put
grind.
some
It's
thought
just a
into
grind.
it and had their own thing. It was weird,
Yeah.
right? It's a seasoning packet
Right.
or bottle, whatever.
Right.
But it's a thing, and people liked it, and girls were pressed to get garlic powder poured down their back. Like I
It
could
was
never.
wild, yo.
I could never. I know
shit
that
was
party
wild.
I started
smelled
me and DJ Money saw it
wild.
for the first time. I went with Money to the one of their joints because me and Walter was talking on Twitter. And he's like, "Yeah, come, it's all right." Came with Money, and he was like, "Yo, are they serious?" And they were just like, "Yeah," like I was like, "Yo, look at this shit."
Right.
Well, you're right. To see it where it's at, they did Echo Stage. They're doing the bullpen.
Yeah,
like
bro,
it
it's-
moves. So yeah, you just keep it going.
You
Yeah,
got
for
it.
sure.
I mean, like they said, if you build, they will come. But
Yep.
them trials and tribulations, you can't go around it. You can't skip certain steps. Like even my bro Steve-O, he's from here and he still had to go through so much. You know what I'm saying? People fuck with him heavy, but he still had to build his shit up.
I think people
and get
forget
better
that
and
about
better.
Steve-O.
And look,
Yeah.
Steve-O's in Miami doing this, that,
Yeah.
and third. You still gotta start from
Steve-O's
somewhere.
One of the hottest DJs in the states right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we remember
Yeah, we
when
all do.
Steve-O
Where
was
his- the
coming
parties
up.
were like
yeah.
10 people.
Yeah, not well. I won't,
Yeah, no, I mean when they first started,
Yeah.
yeah, it was like him.
Steve-O down at the farms, he all over.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you gotta start from somewhere. Even
That's
if you're the
right. He did
hometown
used to.
hero, you
Mhm.
gotta start from somewhere. Cause you think Steve-O was nice when he first started? Nah, he was just He was just a
getting
young nigga
on.
and they fuck with him just like
Yeah.
I wasn't as nice when I was starting college. They just fuck with me because those are my college rings.
Yeah.
You gotta build your shit. And once you get nice and you undeniable, then you fucking take off like you're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Like
You just gotta be ready.
there's no cheating the grind unless you got somebody behind you with a crazy bag, this, that,
Diddy.
and third, or some kind of celebrity life, bro. You gotta go through it. And mentally, there's nothing that's gonna prepare you. Nothing's gonna stop you from feeling those thoughts like, yo, am I that good? Am I doing what I'm supposed to? The promoter telling me one thing, but the crowd looking one way. Oh, they sold all these bottles, but I'm only getting paid this amount. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
I got these bills next week. Oh, my mom's is sick. Oh, my dad's sick. Whatever. All these shits is gonna hit you in life. You gonna fight or you gonna fly?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I like that.
I was
I'll
gonna
do
say.
a
Let me
drink
take
to that.
another small sip to that.
I'll do a sip to that. Let me get to something real quick because I know you got things to do today.
What?
Oh, sorry, Jas got a question. Go ahead, Jas.
How did you become a Twitter troll?
Wow.
Twitter troll. Wow. I'm a Twitter troll?
I didn't kind of. Oh, this you gonna pass the skis?
See when it came over because he knows he owes me.
Well, this falls under the category that I started this week.
What? Oh God, I'm nervous. What are you about to say?
You know what? I ain't
Yo.
gonna set him up yet.
I was gonna
Listen,
say,
I
please don't
think-
do anything that's gonna get us into trouble.
It'll probably get him in trouble.
Schemes has
I'm
changed
never in
his
trouble.
life,
I'm good.
given his life over to God. He missed his grandma. Let's not go
Hey, yo.
there.
I did
That was
tweet
my favorite tweet of all time,
Yo,
honestly.
I've been on Twitter since 09. I'm an OG.
Me too.
Me
My
too.
same username
Well, no, I was
and all
10.
that.
I was 10. I was
No,
10.
mine was
What was it?
April 09. Same
Right.
Probably
name.
09
Yep.
then. I don't know.
So like
Because you remember back then, the Twitter was the wild, wild west
Exactly.
back then.
Yeah, I deleted a lot of
Like,
shit.
I've
I deleted a lot of shit.
Twitter's just so
Ooh, your
fun to
chain
me,
smell
bro.
good too.
Thank
What
you.
cologne you got on today?
Whatever gold. It looks like a gold.
You wear cologne? I thought you would wear oils.
No, nah. Yeah, you're funny.
She's Jamaican.
I'm
man.
Jamaican.
That was a little rude. That was a little
It's so
rude. That was a little
stupid. But it
rude.
looked like a gold.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Gold brick, whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, the Gucci?
Nah, it's
Not Gucci.
No, it's not Gucci. It looks like it's gold,
Mm.
but it looks like a gold. What do you call
Oh, a
it?
gold
Oh,
bar.
no,
A gold bar. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Just get his.
What?
Get to the
But
question.
nah,
He mad because he don't got on no cologne and no chain.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's
but,
cool.
Yo,
I'm gonna cologne.
No.
yo, Twitter's just fun as shit, and I mean, a lot of times if you see who I troll, it's like my friends and people that I'm actually friends
That's
with.
true.
That
I
shit is
agree
just
with that,
hilarious
yeah.
to me because they don't never expect it, and that shit is just so good. Like,
Yeah.
some people, I've definitely got blocked by some friends because but you gotta understand, like, even when I troll, I don't be knowing like real people's
Soft
lives.
spots,
Like, I
yeah.
don't know they tea, as they
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah.
But sometimes that should be hitting.
Exactly. And I think that's
I be-
why it can be a little difficult maybe for your friends because it kind of can feel like, why are you jabbing me in public?
Right. Right. But it's just like I just be playing for fun. And to see somebody jab me, I'm cool. Like,
And I think
damn.
that's also a New York thing
Yeah.
and a West Indian
Yeah.
thing.
If you
Yeah.
jab me, I'm gonna be like, damn, but I'm gonna laugh it off.
All right, you got me.
Like niggas make short jokes all the time with me on the gram, whatever
Yeah.
the case. They do all that shit all the time. I don't feel no type of way about
Of course, yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that shit, it makes
Well,
it
short
makes
jokes
feel,
to me
it
is
makes
like,
me feel
oh
good.
wow,
Short makes me
yeah.
feel good. I'm
I
not
looked in the
gonna
mirror this morning. I know I'm short. Come on,
Right.
something better.
lie. Like, exactly.
I heard this all my life,
I've been
bro.
this shit all my life.
Yeah.
You gotta get something better than me.
And
Gotta
I
get
still,
something
and I
better than
still,
that.
and I still get bitches.
I
Oh,
still
okay.
fuck your bitch.
Yeah,
So.
like so. The height don't mean
I never
nothing.
really had an issue.
Right, exactly. The height never stopped me from getting nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Only girls on Twitter want people 6 feet and up. In real life, they're like,
yeah. Like,
That's the other thing. Twitter is I will say this.
Fuck that.
If
I'm
everything else crashes, as long as Twitter exists, I'm cool.
I
It's
agree.
so fucking funny.
yeah.
And there's so much like
I hate it.
I don't think Twitter's a place to go to die, but I think Twitter's
It
a
is.
place to go for like you will find the wildest takes on there
Mhm.
on earth. Like I saw somebody posted something about this week about like interracial dating and the girl retweeted it and said like and that's what keeps you black women with baby daddies and getting beat on and not doing and it she used like a roach emoji in there and everybody
wow.
started, yeah, everybody spanked her for it as they should, but it's like where do y'all people live?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't like it. I don't think
It's
we should.
crazy.
I don't think we should be seeing people's thoughts that much. I don't think our minds.
think so?
I don't think our minds are capable of seeing everybody's thoughts around the world and the crazy shit
But
they say.
I think you just have to filter it. Like not
get
filter
it.
it, but you don't have to respond to everything that's on
I
your
get
feed.
it, but it's just more so like I believe that we were probably like made to communicate with a few set people.
Mm.
now seeing everybody else is like, because like, let's say it's high school, you find your clique, or in college you find your group, and you like probably one or two wild niggas in the group like, yeah, he like Trump and shit, he a wild nigga, that's my boy. And then now you on the internet, it's like you see like millions
Mass
of motherfuckers
groups,
just saying
yeah.
stupid shit like, wait, everybody thinks, now you getting riled up.
I like that shit, man. That shit funny to me. Like I could never go
Exactly.
on Twitter and be like sad unless like some wild shit is happening. Most of the time, I'm on there laughing like my ass off.
Me
I'm not
too.
gonna
me
lie.
too.
Even
That's the
like,
only thing I can attribute. Like,
Yeah.
I don't post our videos on Twitter anymore. Twitter's where everything
but you
goes to
gotta
die.
know.
Yeah, they kill me. They hate me on Twitter.
But what you
that's
gotta
fine.
know as well is that a lot of people tweet to be funny versus that they're their actual thoughts. You think it's their actual thoughts, and they just trying to be funny.
Oh,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
no,
saying?
I tell niggas all the time when they talk about, yeah, these girls be saying that's like, bro, it's on Twitter, bro. Don't believe anything you see a girl
They're
say on
trying to
Twitter,
be
bro.
fun. They saying shit to get the retweets, to get the likes. They want to be funny, bro. Trust me.
It's not gonna do that. Just keep it up like you would have before, Jas. Let's just sit up a little
Yeah, your
bit.
mic needs some Royal
Yeah,
Honey.
as we already
Shout out
did.
to Royal Honey.
Shout out, well, they're not a sponsor, but it's lit. All
I
right.
think it's
They
funny.
need
I mean,
sponsors.
I enjoy you on Twitter. I do. You know.
No.
That's what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? It's just not.
You all right?
Just
Don't let it hit the chain.
the mic on the
Yeah, I was
titty.
gonna say,
Come
don't scuff
on,
the
help.
chain. Don't scuff the
We have people
chain.
listening. Like, can you help? Can we do it, please? Let's go.
Thank
Just keep it right
you.
there.
Okay, thank you. Sorry,
Jesus
Walt.
Christ.
Back in the middle of
Stop
it.
fucking fussing at me.
I'm not
all the
fussing. It's just a
goddamn
mic on the titty.
time.
Y'all just looking at each other like, oh, what do I do? There's a mic on my
Right.
titty. Like, pick it
Jeez,
up.
Stop fussing at me all damn day. No, I enjoy you on Twitter. I think you're funny. You know, I think you and I have had moments on Twitter or where actions, and I think that you
Fuck Twitter.
can't be sensitive on Twitter.
You can't. You really can't.
And if you really want a lesson on don't be sensitive, jump into TikTok because TikTok will fucking.
Facts.
I mean, if you think you're getting killed on Twitter, you're
Oh, them
getting
niggas-
fucking
Them kids are lit.
That's why I
quartered
don't-
and drawn
that's why I don't
on
make
on
TikToks
TikTok
like that because
Yeah.
I'm like I don't want
People
nothing
are
to do with.
mean on
Mm-mm.
TikTok. My
They
God.
post like you can post anything on that motherfucker. It's like, oh
They
yeah,
going at-
I'm
they
just
going at your
yeah,
neck.
I ain't got no videos on here. I got a screenshot of motherfucking I don't know someone from the Boondocks. I'm anonymous. Fuck this bitch. It's like, yo.
That shit is wild. My
Shit.
God.
All right, let's get to it. Walt's wild questions. First question.
Okay.
Okay.
Cause hey, hey, look
Right.
at it. Hey, you got.
All right.
No, there ain't no truth for shots right
Oh.
now. I'm just gonna roll with it because I know Schemes will answer it.
Okay.
He's the only person I probably roll with this.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
cool.
pour you a little shot so you can
That's
have
fine.
it here.
There's no truth for shot yet.
Oh.
That's still another thing.
Okay. Whatever.
But so
I'll take
Schemes,
it.
you have told us this one time, but we didn't get it on the. We haven't posted it. What?
Okay, what are you about to say?
So you be fucking in DJ booths?
Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. Schemes, I have your back on this. Don't do
What?
that. Don't do that.
What?
You about to get muted. That's one.
You about to get muted.
What about to get-
How can you reach?
I'll get up.
Listen, bro. I mean,
They on my side.
You
I'll
got-
cut your shit.
you gotta understand, like when you a DJ or just you know what I'm saying, a person that's in that lifestyle, crazy shit be happening to you, and these chicks be coming up, and they be wanting to do some wild shit. I'm
That's
not
a good
gonna lie to
point.
you.
That's a good point.
And
Right, because you're never going to pull a girl into the booth and bend her over and do anything wild
That's
like
what you
that.
did. didn't
right, you know what I'm saying?
That's what
Yeah.
you did.
What?
You pulled the girl in the booth.
No. They came in the booth.
Yeah.
They gave me the sex eyes.
Yeah.
They.
Multiple.
Ooh. Ay,
See, you
Yo,
didn't tell me multiple.
All right, so
ay.
I think the first time
Ooh,
that
it's
something
warm
happened
in
like in the
here.
club shit, like some wild shit was like some college shit.
Okay.
And it was
that's fair.
like college.
You went to West Virginia.
Yeah, so like some
That's a wild
college
school.
I like college bathroom shit. A girl topped me off in the DJ booth one time in college, and that's when you realize like, yo, this shit really be happening. I didn't know
Should have
before
been a DJ
that.
earlier.
I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? So then I get to DC and shit. Cool. Still, DC ain't really going off like that. I don't know nothing about that.
No.
But then I DJ somewhere like Stadium.
Mm.
You walk in the Stadium DJ booth, and the Stadium DJ booth got like, you got to go through the locker. Then it's
Yeah.
a door.
Yeah.
Then it's another door between before you get to the booth. You can lock that door. I'm like, damn, turn the lights off.
I mean, you really, as a person that used to partake in stadium a lot, patron stadium a lot. Yeah, you rarely see the DJ. You can look up there if you know him. You're like, hey, what's up,
You
bro?
can really get topped off in the DJ booth in Stadium, and nobody's gonna know.
because
Nah,
the DJ booth kind of sits so far back.
And it's elevated.
And it's
as
up.
elevated
well.
up.
It's
So
up,
we talking up there. Like, I'm trying to think what else like really niggas popped off at, and then
The new place on you that has a DJ booth high up.
Let's
I ain't gonna
not.
say the name of it.
Yeah.
Yo.
You see what he does?
yo,
He
listen,
likes to put.
I ain't saying the name.
And the thing is,
You're making it
people
hot.
Walt.
people always talk
Walt.
about me, but it's always
that
him.
that place was different because I didn't really expect it, and then I was just like, yo, shorty giving me the eyes like she with this shit tonight. You know what I'm saying?
But how could you see it from the DJ?
I know. No, she came to the booth.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it was like, I'm gonna be honest, it was one of my old works.
Okay. That's easy.
So
that's easier.
The old work at the time, I was single at the time.
Of course.
Let's put that out there.
Of course.
The old work seen me. She came to the booth. She was giving me vibes, whatever. And, the drinks was flowing before, like, we was kissing. I kiss all my bitches in the mouth. So we kissing and shit. I like kissing. I'm sorry.
You like making out?
Yeah, I like making out. So
I got another question.
we start kissing all that shit, yada, yada, yada. Before I know it, I'm like, yo, fuck it. Turn around. She just flowing with it. Everything. Bro, if she told me, like, nah, cool.
All right, cool.
I'd be like, good.
We good.
We was there the whole time. I'm at least, let me see, 30 strokes in before I had to change the song. I hit, right? 30 strokes?
30 strokes. How long was this? Oh, wait, hold on. This is an important question.
Songs is like at least 2 minutes.
So you doing 30 strokes in 2 minutes?
Hell yeah.
Wow,
In
nigga.
the DJ booth? I'm trying to kill something. I'm not here to be perfect. I'm not here to be perfect.
30.
Two-
I
I'm
just
on
got
the
30.
bed.
I just got 30 right now, and that was
Okay,
that.
that pace? Okay.
See?
Yeah, that's a good pace.
A little
That's a good
faster,
pace. That's a
though.
good pace.
Yeah, a little harder.
Hey, look.
But you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the booth.
I
I'm
would
not
turn
there
on
for a
Dreams
good
and
time.
Nightmares. Like, let that
Yeah,
shit
you
play.
stupid.
Oh, and then run it back. Run the intro back.
Run it back from the
Run the
top.
intro back.
10-minute set.
You got a good 2 minutes before you got to change the other song, bro. You can
That's
get a lot
facts.
done. You know what I'm saying? It was wild. It was definitely wild.
Oh, I believe it.
And I'm not in every DJ booth like, yo, I got to get ones. But
No, of
there's
course
just
not.
like certain spots you got to pick your spots. Or you got to like pick like places with nice bathrooms. Like
Oh,
I would
of course.
hit a joint at the park. The park got nice ass
Oh,
bathrooms.
park is nice.
Yeah.
Nice ass bathroom.
Or the bathroom, I don't want to,
'Cause
but the Ozio bathroom in the back on that.
yeah,
Yeah.
why you come in your mic?
By
Like
the
you can't
op-
read your
yes.
lips.
That's
Yep.
a good
Yep.
That's a good
You know
bathroom
what?
too.
Before, right spot bathroom. I crossed somebody in my right spot bathroom one time.
Right spot bathroom.
The girls' bathroom, like before
Oh,
it was like crazy.
Oh, okay, about to say right spot. Yeah,
I was
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
say,
Before it was
yeah.
crazy.
I gauge every
But
bathroom.
even that joint,
I gauge every
the girl
club
asked
bathroom.
me to come in the bathroom with her. I still didn't even know what was going on at first.
Men be so y'all be so oblivious.
Understand?
Dead ass.
Understand?
Y'all
though?
really do be
understand this though.
oblivious,
Understand this
yeah.
though. That is a good thing. Be oblivious. Don't think that you're getting cheeks. Because
Exactly.
if you think you're getting cheeks, now you're like, oh, I ain't get no
Right,
cheeks.
right,
Like, no,
right.
you just, hey, I'm just rolling with the punches, bro.
And if I was just rolling, I'm just rolling with it because
I don't. Oh, you probably want to come talk to me or
You,
something. I don't
you
know.
never know.
Exactly.
Or you just want to make out and that's it. You
That
never
too.
know.
See,
See?
I gauge every bathroom on bathrooms I would take a shit in.
Amen. That's a
But
good
you
way
take
to
a
gauge it,
shit
though.
anywhere, so
No, Liddy, the Law
Okay.
Society, that's good.
I'll take a shit. If the bathroom clean, I'm taking a shit there. I'm sorry.
It's a bathroom
So
clean.
you're
like,
a shitter too.
Yeah, I'm
I
taking.
mean,
If the bathroom clean,
half
I
his
gotta
life
shit,
is
I'm
in the
taking a
club. He
shit.
gotta take a shit.
No, I get it.
If I gotta take a shit, I gotta take a shit. If the bathroom clean, I'm taking.
I'm taking a shit. So if it was like, okay, yeah, if I'll take a shit here, yeah, I'll fuck somebody in there.
I got embarrassed taking a shit once in Ozio, and I will never do it again.
Lying.
No, I got embarrassed.
Somebody came in there.
Yeah, and they were like, "Who the fuck, dirty ass bitches in this club?" Blah, blah,
Oh,
and I was still in the stall, and so I just had to like,
put your feet up. Put your feet up.
I lifted my feet like this.
I don't want anybody to see my shoes.
Because I was like, I didn't want anybody to see what shoes I had on.
Slim.
And then I had to wait for them to leave out the bathroom before I came out. I will never
Yo.
potty in a club again
Oh, yeah.
because that was.
I shit some
Oh
bad
no, I
clubs.
went in Focus, but I went all the way
Oh,
upstairs.
Focus is nice.
I went all the way upstairs.
Focus. But
On
Focus,
Rare
they're
Rocks.
kind of small. The
It's
bathrooms that's kind of small. The one upstairs is.
That's
Yeah,
the
one
one
upstairs
I
is
went
nice.
One
to.
upstairs is
Because
definitely.
it's in the cut.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I just
when I'm
told the
at Focus
bouncer.
on Sundays, yeah, if I got a shit, I go upstairs.
Exactly. I was like, I have to go. He was like, just go upstairs.
Yeah,
baby.
no,
I
I'm,
said,
I'm,
"Thank you."
like, bro, if I gotta go, bro. Like, I can't.
You can't hold it.
Come
Yeah.
on, son. Like,
That's something I think women are better at than men.
for sure.
Yeah, we
For
can
sure.
hold it and we can stop peeing.
It is
Y'all
what it
can't
is.
stop peeing. I've
Huh?
heard.
Huh?
You can't stop
Girl,
peeing.
I know girls that can't stop peeing either.
Oh, see, I can stop.
Oh, you
Pass
can
me the
hold
ball.
the shit.
Like if I'm midstream, I can stop and go.
Oh, no,
but I
I
hear
can't.
men can't stop peeing.
No, that ain't gonna happen. I'm
That's
not
what I
stopping.
heard. Yeah, men can't stop peeing.
I'm not. When I'm peeing, I'm peeing. I ain't gonna stop.
Yeah.
Yep, pass the ball. So question.
Well,
Shit.
it's 4 o'clock.
I know,
Okay.
yeah, it's okay, I'm good.
All right. All
I've
right.
I've been mixing this whole time.
No, I'm just saying in terms of your level
yeah,
of consumption.
I know. Give me a
Okay.
ball. But yeah, no, I have another question though. Weirdest shit you
God.
see in the club. I'm gonna give you one story because I was at Law Society on Sunday by myself at the bar drinking drinking ginger ale. I wasn't even drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
Just watching baseball, try to put a little. I hate baseball. I lose every
Can
day.
you bet on baseball?
Yes, you
Oh,
can.
well,
You can bet on a
anything.
lot in
You can
baseball.
bet on
A
anything.
lot
Okay.
in baseball.
Okay.
It's just so unpredictable.
Yeah, it really is.
But
Oh.
so I'm sitting there and I'm saying what's up to people, and some guy come to me. I'm like, all right, I'm on Instagram now and shit. Most people, hey, I like the show. okay, hey. I was like, hey, what's up, bro? He's
Yeah.
like, hey, man, you from here? I was like, yeah. What's going on? He's like, yeah, I'm from Arizona, but I'm here. Like, what's the move? I'm like, we're at the move. And he's like, yeah, man. So like, what do you do? I was like, what? Hold, bro. What are we doing here?
That's like a first date question.
I was
what
like,
do you do?
what are we doing here right now? I was like, what
Well, he was trying to fuck.
that's why I was like, yeah, he
He was
look.
trying to fuck.
Because I'm sitting by myself. I was like, yeah, man. So what's your name? And I was like, luckily
Ooh,
my
baby.
homegirl, shout out to my homegirl Eden. Eden saw me and she was like, yo, shit. Hey, Walt, give me a hug. And she just kept right. We was talking about anything. And she saw him walk away. It's like, yeah, that guy's weird. I was like, yeah, I know.
He wasn't weird. He was trying to fuck.
Hey,
What's
yo.
up? What's up?
I gave that vibe.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, but what's the weirdest shit you seen?
That's only happened to me one time.
That somebody shot
Like
the
it was
shot.
just like awkward. And then you realize like, yo, this nigga.
Is flirting with me.
Right, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, nigga, I'm not even on this type of time. Like,
Yeah.
nigga trying to say something like, yeah, I'm gonna be at everywhere you DJing at. I'm like, what?
Ooh.
I'm like, yo, come on, bro. Like, that's your thing, cool, but I'm not. Nah, like, relax. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, yo, bro, so much weird shit happens all the time.
So
in the
much weird
club.
shit
I watched
happens.
somebody basically have sex in the corner of the club yesterday.
all the time, bro.
Ew, gross.
Yeah, he was picking the girl up and humping her. I was like, man, just go on
All
hotel
the
tonight,
time.
man. Get
Yo.
it over with.
Yo, son, I used to have a nigga in college that would come to the club every day and just do 100 push-ups in the middle of the dance floor. Bald head nigga. Everybody that went to Morgantown know the nigga that used to come to the club do 100 push-ups.
Is it the same
be
guy
cool.
that big swole nigga that be dancing everywhere now?
No,
Oh,
No,
okay.
no, that would be
Oh,
actually
no.
good origin
Well,
story.
no.
I used
Right.
to go to the club,
Right.
do 100 push-ups every
That
day.
would be an
And I
that's what-
became a good dancing nigga.
There's always some wild shit going, but I definitely always see like girls doing other shit to girls on all the time on the regular. And they
Oh,
shit
yeah,
is
that's normal.
out of control.
That's normal.
Like,
Yeah, I've seen that.
Girls are gay when they're drunk.
Yeah.
But that shit's like super like
I
I'll pull
was
your
in
titty out.
yeah, I was in Right Spot and these girls were on the couches like titties out, fingering each
That's what
other,
I'm
and I was
saying.
like,
Oh, they got real.
Yo,
They got
you
real
tryna-
graphic.
You was trying to beat it? You
Oh,
was-
yeah. I was sitting like,
So that was
Well, why
this
is
is the thing
this?
about it. So I not always, but usually I'm one of the only women around this group, and so all the other like everybody around me was just like, I'm like nobody else is seeing this.
yeah, we ignore it.
Nobody else.
Because if
is
you're
seeing
looking,
this.
now you're the creep.
Right.
Exactly. That's what my friend said. He was like,
If you eyeing them, you're like, this creep nigga watching girls
exactly.
get
That's what
fingered.
my friend said. He was like, I can't even look
imagine
that
that?
way
Like, yo, this-
because it's gonna come off wrong. So I
In
can't
any
even
other
look.
situation, you see two bad bitches finger popping each other. You're like, know what? This shit
They
is
were
lit.
full blown.
I'm gonna be here every week.
Sucking titties, making out on the couch, and I was just like,
Yeah, girls pull titties out when they're drunk, especially day parties. I've seen it. Trust me. I have lady
Well, you ever
friends.
been in a party and threw your legs in there? How you handle that? Let me ask him a question.
Oh yeah, that's handle that. How do I handle that? That's
How you
easy.
handle
That's
that?
easy work. Try 5.
Try 5.
I was a
Wow.
whore. Nigga, I would walk out. Most of the parties that they would show up to was my party,
Right.
and I would just be moving around. And like, hey, let's get a shot. Do a
But
shot.
that's how I feel about
Hey.
the DJ booth. I could just be, I'm the DJ. You can come and say what's up, but you're not staying in the booth. You know what I'm saying? So like, it ain't gonna look like I'm with one over the other. Just, hey, what's up?
I would walk in with a girl and not even touch her and think they like, oh, yeah, it's your joint. Nah, yeah, ain't my joint, bro. Yeah, do your thing. Talk to her, bro. And I'm like,
You a slick nigga.
hey, no, I never had that problem.
Walt's
I'm with
a
the
wild-
Hampton.
this keeps.
I know.
Adjust
Just
my
I
mic.
know. We're gonna
please?
fix it later.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I went to Hampton, which was like, the ratio was like 12 to 1.
For real.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
and it was a lot of pretty women, so it was just like, know what, we had to know, and Hampton's not a big campus,
Okay.
so you had to know how to move.
Yeah.
You had to be like, yeah, nah. Oh, why did you answer your door? I got to the point where girls would knock on my I was on the first floor, so they would knock on my bedroom window.
Mm.
And I'm like, I'm still asleep. Just don't look at it, nigga. Who's that? It's,
Sleep.
man, it's probably one of these unks, you know what I'm saying? The neighborhood
Yeah.
knocking on windows and
You're
shit
a
still.
mess. I'm
Nigga
glad
crazy. This nigga
I'm glad
crazy.
I met you when I met you.
I'm just saying, you had to learn how to move in the game. If you
Thank you,
outside, it's almost certain you're going to run into 3 legs. That's like 3 legs, nigga. That's some
That's
rookie,
light. Light.
rookie numbers.
That's light.
Not legs.
Nigga, how many legs you run into in your parties?
Let's not. Who?
You. We talking to
I
you.
asked him, but now I'm looking at you.
Oh.
Oh, me personally.
Now I'm looking at you.
Depends on the party.
Mm.
Because while we was at the club, I mean, at the comedy club, I seen the text message bump. I was like, no, I ain't looking. Not my problem.
I was
Not
texting two people that night, actually.
Exactly. I saw her just going bump. I was like, not my problem. Not my problem.
And
I had to say, and this is the thing, like, I'm a fair friend, so we rode together. So if I'm not coming home, I'll be like, hey, let me know what you need for Uber home, because I'm not coming home.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, I'm going to drop you off at Ninth Street. It's like, oh, you got things to do.
I gotta move and shake. I gotta get busy real quick.
I see old legs all the time. Man. That shit don't even bother me no more.
Exactly. So
it doesn't bother me. No, but I think it's different for women. I think for women, if you have, like, I think for men, y'all don't care. Y'all could have however many whatever's in a party, and you just kind of move around, or you with the next, or you not even giving a fuck. I think for women, it's more like, shit.
Because y'all make it hot.
Yeah, I don't gotta make
don't
it
be
hot.
hot.
Yeah, don't be
so
hot.
y'all don't care.
We don't. We really don't.
Don't be hot. If you hot, then you making it like, oh, who's this
it's
bitch?
It's awkward.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then unless you say, hey, who's this bitch? Like, man, it's my homie, bro. Like, I've been on her for
No,
years.
No, I don't ever.
Okay, well, and I'm just saying, if a girl comes, who's this bitch?
Yeah,
that's my. She cool peoples, man. Chill. You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
A chick seen me out with my shorty. We was at the club. I was DJing at. Shorty just came into the booth and was just like, "Hey, I haven't seen you in so long. Why the fuck did you come up here?"
Maybe she was just coming to say hello.
No, she wasn't.
Okay.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay.
No, it be girls come up to me and I'm like, hey. I'm like,
Right.
I don't know who the fuck you are.
They force.
I don't know who the fuck you are.
Like,
who's this bitch? I have no idea.
You
I don't
not
know
have
this
to
woman.
come up here and, you know what I mean? Just give me the head nod from wherever.
If like, hey.
I agree with that. I think girls could do a better job of being cool.
Yeah.
Hey.
I think we could do a better job of being cool.
If my shit be like,
do.
hey,
I do.
turn on some Burner Boy. I'm not the DJ. Ask him.
Yeah.
I'm not turning on goddamn Burn. We just listened to last 3 times. I'm not in, come on now.
I can't listen to the
Wild,
last
but
stuff.
when people are under the influence, they'll do some wild shit.
Yeah,
I've seen it a lot.
I was gonna say, talk about the wildest thing you've seen in a club. You know, a lot of times I see whomever with their current, and then the other one comes to the table and is trying to do too much with the hug. You know what I mean?
Too much.
Yeah, like just be cool.
I'll be like, this
Just
is
be
why
cool.
we didn't work out.
Just be cool.
This is you do stuff like this.
Because now you're
now I'll
standing,
leave. I'm just like
now
look
you're
stupid.
standing your ground, and you're quite frankly passive aggressively bullying the other girl.
Facts.
No, I would leave.
Facts. No, that's real.
That's
I made
what
him leave the
you're
club. Like,
doing.
no, we're going to another club.
That's what you're
We're
doing.
good.
You're trying to like kind of bully her a little bit,
Yeah.
you know. So that's just
Nightlife is a wild place. It's like the
It's
Wild
not
Wild
cool.
West.
It is the wild.
It really is.
That whole PC culture goes out the window. It's
Oh,
like
it
it's like
sure
watching
does.
Discovery Channel when you're sober.
Oh, mating in the Serengeti. Yeah.
It's just like, yo, look at this. It's like seeing, especially seeing dudes that don't go to the clubs and they get out there like, yeah. They see a girl dancing, yeah. How we do this? Guys? Okay, I'm gonna get. I don't know yet. They get behind us and she look around like, oh shit, right. She looked at me. They go back to their boys like, what should we do? It's shit like that.
Do
That should be
people even dance
hilarious.
anymore?
Oh yeah.
Shit.
You gotta get them drunk at a day party.
Occasionally, a day party.
I
I don't think people dance at night
Clubs.
Guys, you not dance?
No,
No.
she can't.
I'm about to say, I ain't never seen you
You've
dance.
never
Look
seen
here.
it.
She came to a day party with me, and I had to do the Save the Last Dance, teach her how to dance.
Bro,
Like this. I'm dead.
You know
See,
dance?
I'm dead serious.
Not even a butt cheek, like left, right.
Yeah, she ain't clapping though. She did one time, but she deleted that video very quick.
So like the thing is,
I was like, "You're on beat. Keep going."
I know how to dance.
Okay.
Like, but I have to work at it. So my natural dance moves are like,
Yo, son. What's up with her, yo?
I'm just saying. You're lying.
I'm gonna need you to check.
You think she's lying?
And she's dead ass.
You should see me when I was out with her daughter, and we was dancing to a song, and her daughter looked up at us like, "Fucking nerds."
and that's how I genuinely dance.
Like,
and
you
people think
fucking-
I'm being funny or trying to be like Kramer from Seinfeld or whatever. Like, no, that's how I really like move.
Yeah, give me my chain back.
That's how I really move.
Hey, yo.
But
that's
I know
crazy.
I know how to do all that other shit. I just don't.
Yeah.
So. And then I think on top of that, because just coming from like working in the clubs all the time, being with promotional teams all the time, there's always there is always so much going on in the club that it's hard for me to like relax because I'm like, okay, where is the door at? Okay, where is table 13? Okay, Schemes is here. Steve-O's supposed to be here at 9, and it's 9:27. Like, my mind is always kind of like, so it's hard for me to relax outside a lot of times.
Okay.
So,
Makes sense.
and on top of that, like, I got a fair amount of white blood, so it's hard for me to find the beat.
That's
You
the
know.
real
White
reason.
blood.
That's the real reason.
Yeah. So Walt constantly reminds me. He just be like,
I say find the snare.
find the snare.
Find the snare. Just
Find
find
the
the snare.
snare.
You can do anything else between. Just find the snare.
Just find the snare.
Let's tell that to a single. They go find the snare.
Just find the snare, bro.
Find the
You'll be
snare.
all right.
That shit could
And
be
then
a hit.
like I get excited with my arms.
Hey,
He'll
don't
be
do.
like,
You're doing too much.
Bro.
You're doing it. Bring it in.
If we made a white
He'll be like,
you
keep
can
your
dance song
arms.
called Find the Snare.
Like, you see,
White people.
Like, you're getting too happy. You're doing too much.
That shit
Stop
would be
now.
crazy.
Find the
Find the
snare.
snare.
Oh my god.
Because I get excited.
Yeah,
in
don't-
my-
don't-
and
don't
he'll
get
be
too-
like, no. Keep your arms close.
Yeah.
Just
You're doing too much. You're doing too much with your arms.
Flow.
Stay right there.
Flow.
I'm
Find the
not even
snare.
being funny. You
Two
might be
step.
able to put a music video
Two
like
step.
that
Two
called
step.
Find the Snare.
And honestly,
it would
people
go crazy.
it would go crazy because I'm literally in the club like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Find the Snare.
7,
Oh,
I'm just
1,
saying.
2.
You hear a lot of bait. You like
I don't know if I have one.
white people listen for the guitar.
We listen for we
Dave
listen
Chappelle
for
proved that.
guitar and we listen for lyrics. We dance to lyrics. Like
See, that's what I'm saying. So if you
That's
like, you
crazy.
can hear like a little dirt or like a metro booming beat, like you can hear like a live bass. Boom,
Lot
boom,
of
boom, 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 boom.
snare.
Don't worry about that. Just
Find the
when
snare.
the snare, everything's at top, like you stay
I'm
right there.
sweating.
You on beat now.
Right.
All you can do is stay right there. You ain't got to do no extra movements to the other sounds.
I don't know. We just get excited. We feel we feel the beat in our bones, and we just get to move in. And it's not the right thing to do. So, I work at dancing. So,
It's all good.
yeah.
You ever been kicked out of a spot
Have I ever been kicked out of a club?
anywhere? Cause I witnessed somebody
out?
get kicked out of Giant yesterday. Hilarious.
Giant food?
Yeah, it was
The
like
grocery
It was
store?
like a little like a 21-year-old girl.
Oh yeah. I got kicked out of a bar before. I got banned from a bar before actually.
What the fuck did you do at the bar to get banned at it?
So I went to Temple
I got
University.
hit at a bar and they ain't banned me for life.
Yeah. I went to Temple and we had a bar on campus. Shout out to Maxie's. All the Temple folks from my age group know this. I don't think I did nothing wrong.
Wow. Okay, you did something wrong.
Okay. So y'all know I drink tequila and I've been like this pretty much my entire life. I don't drink beer at all. But somebody bought me like a Corona and the bottle was probably 3/4 full. So pretty much still full. And so the lights went on, everybody was leaving, and the owner of that feels good, whoever just turned the air on. The owner of Maxie's, it was this woman, I forget her name.
Don't worry about
Dark hair. She was standing by a big trash can. Like the big trash cans
Yeah.
that be in restaurants
it.
and
You throw
stuff.
it away.
And so she was standing on the other side. I had this beer and I just threw it in the trash. I threw it into the trash.
Yeah.
I threw it into the trash. She looked at the trash down and she looked up at me and she said, "This bitch is never allowed in this venue again."
Huh.
And I was like, bitch?
Bitch.
But then I was like, I just threw the beer in the trash. Like, what? I don't even drink. I'm throwing it away. And it wasn't like I threw it from across the room. It wasn't like there was beer.
Did it hit her,
like,
or did it
no,
splash
it wasn't
on
like
her?
beer splashed her when it landed, or I threw it kind of that way, and it was I was being sassy. None of that. But yeah, I got
Well, yeah,
I've
Philly
been
don't
banned
play.
from a bar. Mhm.
Philly don't play.
Where else have I been kicked out of for real? I got thrown out of a venue in Philly. Like Fresh Prince style.
You and Philly are not friends.
Right.
Fresh-
What the fuck going
How
on?
the
Literally.
fuck you get thrown out?
Fresh
Prince
Prince
style.
style, like picked up, thrown.
What'd you do?
I
Mm.
had it coming.
What did you do?
I got thrown out of love before too.
Okay. Well,
So this is like your thing.
All right.
Yeah. Now the time I got thrown
tell me
out
how
of
you got
love,
thrown out like Jazz from the other bar.
I don't remember. Honestly, in Philly,
Oh,
I
you
think
don't remember.
I think I was talking too much. I can't remember. But in love, what happened was
They put you in a detox room or kicked you out.
I've been in detox in love a few
Jesus
times
Christ.
too. So all y'all,
Veteran over here.
all the major clubs in DC, especially back then, had a room, usually in the basement, that was like a sober up room.
Yeah, detox room.
That was full of like folding chairs, not even nice chairs, like literally like plastic folding chairs, lawn chairs, and your ass would have to sit there until you sobered up and could walk out.
Which is
All
a
right,
smart thing.
so
They
I've
need to
been-
bring that back. Cause,
It's smart. It's
'cause-
smart.
Because if you get in like an accident after that, nigga, the club is liable.
They're liable. Yeah, the club is liable. So it was smart. So in love, what happened? This. Whew.
Go ahead.
The guy I was dating at the time, I found out on Facebook, was with another girl. And I don't know who
What you
told
mean
me.
he changed his relationship status? or-
Uh-huh.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
That shit used to.
And so I don't know why I knew they were going to be in love that night. So it was me and like 3 of my girlfriends. We get to love at this time. I think love was over like all the clubs now, 2:33. We get to love at like 2. And so the bouncers are like, yeah, nah, it's like 40 a head to get in at this point. And it, you know, back then, Love
40
wasn't,
is a lot of money.
It was, but Love also wasn't charging girls. So I was like, fuck it. Paid $120 for all of us to get in cash. Got in.
You had money.
Sugar mama.
At the time.
$120 back then?
That was a lot of money.
Shit.
That was a lot of money. Paid cash. We all got in. And I went to the bar and I said, I need a screwdriver, which I think is orange juice and vodka.
Orange juice and vodka, yeah.
Yeah. I don't drink either. Got the screwdriver, went up to the third floor.
Third floor?
Third floor was the floor with VIP, but in the
tables,
back had the red room.
Yeah. The second floor was everybody was at. Second floor was everybody at with the stage, and you would hang out. I used to hang out at the bathroom where the girls come out.
That's a creepy.
The amount of girls that used to come from that bathroom, though.
That's a creepy.
It was a good idea.
Listen, it sounds creepy,
but it was a good idea.
That used to come from that side.
You would post up not too far from it, and the girls would come through.
Insane amount of traffic that would walk through that door on a regular basis.
So
I get what he's saying.
I'm not going in the bathroom.
Okay.
Like the bathroom door is like where that door is, and I'm over here, and like it just.
It's traffic.
It's traffic, bro.
The traffic over there.
And he's like, hey, what's up? Oh, hey, come. They talk.
It make no sense.
See, I'm glad I had him on the podcast.
I remember
because everybody was like, "Yo, Walt, you crazy."
I get
it was the move.
If you say so.
I'm telling
you a girl, you understand this.
Yeah.
God, you ain't gonna smack. Guys to go smack.
Yeah.
That traffic was crazy.
You had to play by numbers because a lot of girls are gonna say no, but you need a yes.
Yeah. You gonna get a yes.
Yeah, you gotta get one yes
for sure.
It's a numbers game.
All right, I got a yes. I'm gonna get her number.
It's a numbers game at that point.
Yeah, for sure.
So we went up, and I had the screwdriver in my hand, and he get to the third floor. It was him and two of his friends. When I had shout out to Tanny because we're so cool now. And so I saw him, and I start walking over with this drink in my hand, and I was, this was full Love and Hip Hop era. Yeah. So I was ready to have a full Love and Hip Hop moment. So Tanny, shout out to Tanny. Tanny saw me what I was about to do, and so I'm literally like here with it. Tanny catches my hand, pushes my hand, so the juice goes like everywhere.
It's just juicy.
It's just juice and vodka. It gets on him, but it also like does like a full thing.
The girl's there.
No, she wasn't.
Oh.
I can't quite. I actually don't recall at that point.
How old were you?
20. Jade wasn't even born, so I had to be at least 21, maybe 20. I don't know. So, I do this moment. There's orange juice everywhere. Tanny's like in my face, like, dog, Coop, fucking chill, dog. You doing too much. And I'm like, no. And I'm throwing like napkins and straws and all the other shit. Security was like, you have to go right now. Yeah. So I got
picked up and thrown out.
Right out of Love too.
The funny thing is, y'all girls do that, and especially at a young age with young 21 or 22, 24-year-old whatever guys, we might entertain y'all when y'all do that, but when y'all leave, like, I'm that nigga. You see how she was wild. Exactly. I'm that nigga.
Yeah, he talked about it on Facebook.
I told you I'm that nigga.
He talked about it on Facebook the next day. He was like, bitches gave me a screwdriver to the face, but whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. Huh.
I'm like, you put the little stats like, I still got it.
Yeah, still got it. And at the time, he still did. So
at the house, she out here wilding on me because I got a new bitch. She better get back in line.
So I got thrown out of there. Where else have I been
You've been thrown out of a lot of places.
I've been asked to leave.
Asked to leave. That's a nice way of getting thrown out.
So me and my friends, this was New Year's one night. And this nigga I was fucking with, he had like a mansion. Like know when you go to new neighborhoods and they have the model homes.
So he was at Marlboro.
So he bought the model home. No, I was not. No, I don't go past exit 17 on the Beltway. So
I don't go Marlboro is like half of PG County now.
Oh, not this half of PG County. So we were there. At his house, beautiful house. Like it was a model house, so it had like all of the amenities, all of the upgrades, like the theater room, the chef's kitchen, the solarium, and of course he wanted to fuck, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't feel like doing that tonight. And he was like, cool, y'all gotta get the fuck out. And it was like me and like 8 girls. And he definitely put us out.
I respect that.
I respected it.
I respect it a lot.
Wow.
He didn't, because he didn't try nothing.
Yeah, exactly. But if you ain't trying to fuck, then you gotta go. Because
I mean, he obviously just wanted to fuck.
Right. And that's fine. If you don't want to, you can make your way because I can call somebody else.
I call somebody. I need 8 more girls.
You seen this crib and now you don't give me no pussy. You actually not as smart as I thought you was. You gotta go. That's in my mindset. You gotta go. Like,
so he kicked us out at like 6 a.m.
Well, it's 6 a.m. You need to go home.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah, because I mean, he let us rest from because we were there at like 11. We were there for the ball drop and the champagne pop.
Oh, it was New Year's Eve.
It was New Year's Eve. And so after we had popped the bottles and we were in the theater room, he was like, "Let's go upstairs," and I was like, "Let's not."
Well, then y'all got to go.
Yeah, you bugging.
It's 6 a.m.
We don't have sex on New Year's Eve.
So he literally waited. He waited for the pussy. He was like, "No, I ain't gonna do it too much. We're gonna have a party. We have a good time." Like, hey,
he had it all in his head. He expected. See, that's what happens.
He expected it.
He expected it.
Because if he didn't expect no cheeks, he like, "Okay, you're good."
Yeah, we'd have been good.
He expected cheeks.
I definitely kicked the joint out the bed before. Like, I've definitely we was like in the bed. She wasn't really trying to do nothing. Then like, I guess her nigga was texting or whoever she was dealing with.
Oh, you can go.
Yeah, and she was like. She was just trying to like, oh, da-da-da-da. I'm like, bro, first of all, it's like after the club, you trying to cuddle, this nigga's blowing your phone up. You can go.
You need to go home.
Yeah.
I agree
she
with
thought
that.
I was joking. I got up out the bed, took a bag, threw it out the door. Like,
Jesus, nigga, you threw out the door?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
New York nigga.
I was gonna say, you New Yorkers don't really play around.
You could put it at the front.
Bro, I respect somebody telling me straight up like, yo, if I come to the crib, I'm not gonna give you no pussy tonight. And I'll be like, all right, well,
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I'll talk to you tomorrow, or I still fuck with you. So
just
come
through.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
because
cool too.
To me, a lot of girls, they might not fuck you on the first night, but they fucking you on that second night.
Right.
That's what niggas don't know.
Especially if you play it cool the first time.
Second, third, don't matter. Be cool.
More times a second.
But especially if you play it cool that first time.
You do too much, and then you lose
But
it
I
all.
think the nigga blowing her phone up at the same time while you laying in my bed was
that's a lot.
That shit. I was like, nah.
It's
now
getting dangerous.
Like, nah, you gotta
that
go.
nigga might track your phone.
It don't even care about the tracking, but like, shorty, like, come on,
you clearly have something going on right now, so just go handle that.
Go ahead, exactly.
Yeah. I agree.
I'm cool off that.
I agree. Yeah,
I'm all the
because
way
ultimately, like, and I will say this: I almost had a road rage incident today, and I had to tell myself, like, take a breath, because people are crazy.
Yeah.
People have guns, and you don't want to put yourself in a situation that you just wrong time, wrong place. You know what I mean? Like, it just he calling you 16 times. You need to go. You need to leave.
Right. I just feel like
because that nigga's crazy, and he's not bringing that to my door, and we not about to tussle in my house. So go ahead and go that way.
I just feel like we fully grown. Like if you ain't trying to do something, just tell me straight up. You even if you put it like, yo, I'm really feeling you. But I'm not
just
comfortable.
not sure if I'm ready to start
tonight,
having sex
whatever
yet.
Yeah. Cool, I can come kick it with you, or we can do something in the daytime if you feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
But express that to me.
But I think sometimes women feel like, I think women can be a little naive, and I don't want to say dumb, but a little naive. Like, okay, I'm not really comfortable having sex, but I do want to see him, and I don't want him to, like, call somebody else, so let me just go. I think that's the thought about it. It's not so much like I'm trying to play a game, or I'm trying to, like, I don't know, play hard to get, whatever the case may be. It's more so like I'm kind of on the fence about where we are, so I'm really may not be ready to sleep with you, but I also don't want you being like, oh, okay, no problem. Tiffany, hello? Yeah. So let me just go.
They have a problem expressing that in a clear,
because I think sometimes it's like, if I express to you like, okay, I want to come over, but I'm not trying to fuck, we feel like you're gonna be like, okay, well, I'll see you on Tuesday at 6 p.m.
Yeah,
right.
And we don't want to lose that window of like, you know.
Yeah. Well, you're going to lose it.
Huh?
You just got to lose it.
The niggas lose. I mean, people lose all the time,
but
bro.
That's another thing. Like, people don't know. Like, certain situations, she might think like, yo, this might.
I don't want you to feel like you got pressure to do this shit. Just don't do it. Like, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
And that's where the discrepancy is too, as well.
And I think I think that's the other part of it too. Like, and it's kind of fascinating to me that men are meant to talk to women and women are meant to talk to men. I think women should talk to women and men should. But there's so much like miscommunication.
What'd you say?
The way that women communicate and think is in such contrast to the way men communicate and think. It's kind of weird to me that we're meant to communicate and think together.
Yeah,
because it's just apples and oranges. It's a round pear in a square. It's just different.
Yeah.
And so I think we have assumptions, thoughts, feelings, blah, 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 that go into a situation that y'all are not even checking for. It's not even on your radar. You not even up the ladder, and we all the way on the top floor, and y'all are just like,
you did too much.
okay, well, I'll see you tomorrow. Where we're like, tomorrow, no. Like, and I think that causes a lot of friction sometimes in late night situations. I mean, how many times have you been in a late night situation with a girl and she hit you with like so where are we? Like, bitch, that was not the time to talk about that. It's not the time to talk about where we are. Like, my dick is out. Like, I ate your pussy. Like, come on, like, let's discuss this in the morning.
You should understand that point. Because I was like, well, I mean, the fuck? Like, the Netflix is on right now. You know the time it is. Stop fucking. I think I'm gonna watch Happy Gilmore right now.
Shit crazy.
You might. I think women
definitely naive at that point.
Exactly. I think women
it's 5 in the morning. I think
women fool themselves into thinking a man genuinely wants to enjoy your company at 3 a.m.
We do like to genuinely enjoy women's company,
sure.
but
not after the
I've
club.
been drinking Casamigos all night. You've been dry humping my dick.
Right. Not after you've had me on the wall for the last 5 songs and dragged me out the club.
And then you say, hey, let me ride with you or roll with you. I'm in the crib. I turn on some bullshit movie night. We be having a talk. If you don't get the sucking dick,
I think women could do a better job of timing these conversations.
Sorry.
Dick out is not the time to have the nigga will say anything to you.
Yo, you know you was my number one.
A nigga will tell
your friend. I mean, we were just playing around.
Hey,
but that post nut clarity, that morning clarity, you'll get the phone call like, hey. So,
hey, you know what we did? This is between us, right? Right. Don't tell your friends.
I was tired last night. I didn't know what I was saying. I was just talking. You know, it's fine. So
I said, what? Man, damn, for real? That's wild.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy is my favorite. Response. That's crazy is my favorite. Like I told you.
Damn. That's crazy. Damn. All right. Well, like, you good?
The you good is also very fucking triggering.
Are you all right? You good? Everything good over there? All right, cool. Well, look, I'm gonna check in on you. I gotta do some things.
Nice.
I've been running my life too long. I've been living this life too long.
Okay. Yeah, I was just calling to see if you okay. I got meetings today. Okay. I'll talk to you.
Yeah, but I was like, I've been
cool.
obviously I've been living this life too long. Cool. If I know these, I just know the fucking steps of the things to say.
Yeah.
Jazz, let's do this real quick.
Sure.
Better get out of here. You got the top shelf, bottom shelf?
Yeah. Let me pull it up actually real fast because I actually did.
Certain things we want to highlight. It's gonna be a top shelf. Certain things we're gonna shit on. It's gonna be the bottom shelf. It's like top shelf tequila, bottom shelf tequila. So we do this real quick and then we get out of here. Unless you want to tell us a drunk story after that. I ain't gonna give you truth or shot. I know you got things to do.
Yeah.
Well, you give me a drunk story.
I'm sorry. 1 second. My top shelf goes to the Justice Department. This week they announced that they are pressing charges against the 4 officers that were involved in the murder of Breonna Taylor.
Oh, word.
That the city of Breonna was in
St. Louis,
getting
right?
choked up. The city decided that what happened to Breonna was in the commission of a crime, and so the officers have protected immunity. So, as you know, if you get hit by a police car and the sirens are on, protected immunity.
Word. Didn't know that.
Same with the ambulance, same with the fire truck.
So don't get hit.
So please move out the way for sirens, because if they hit you, your insurance claim is automatically denied. Same thing. If somebody fires a gun and you fire one shot and they empty the clip on you, protected immunity.
Word.
So the city.
What if I'm an innocent bystander and the bullet just hits me?
Oh well, sorry.
That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah. So the city decided not to press charges against those officers, but the Department of Justice decided to press charges against those officers, and I think I'm happy about it because I'm gonna get upset. Breonna was asleep in her bed. At the end of the day, she was asleep in her bed. The truth of the matter is Breonna lived in a gentrified neighborhood, that the mayor of that city is friends with the developer. They're trying to clear that entire space out to build high-rise condos, luxury up top, shopping down bottom. Breonna was served with a no-knock warrant. They shot into her window that was closed. Blinds were closed. Shutters were closed. What are these called when you pull? Drapes. They like to tell a lie that he shot first. Her boyfriend shot first. That's not true. They emptied the clip into her bedroom. And even if he shot first, there were 7 of y'all. in one of him. So there's no reason that you need to empty your clip against one person and there's 7 of y'all. And if that's the case, you need to go back to shooting school.
You know that's how a little like Young Turk or Little Turk, whatever his name is. That's how he went to jail.
I'm sorry?
Turk that was with Cash Money.
Oh yeah.
That's how he went to jail because he didn't know there was police. They kicked in the door and started shooting, so he busting back.
He shot back.
Yeah, it's like I thought people was trying to get me, and they didn't say police enough, and they were just letting like a whole clip go. And I hit a couple police officers.
And I feel like as a man,
I didn't know. I thought niggas was trying to get me.
As a man, I mean, and that was her boyfriend, and they had been in a long-term relationship. But even if you just fucking her, as a man, if some shit is going on and there's a woman laying next to you, it's your job to get up and do something
and start going.
Facts.
Period. And so he did what he was supposed to do, and she died. So I'm very happy that we're finally getting some justice 2 years later for her. So that's my top shelf. Bottom shelf goes to Russia for Brittany Griner. Bottom shelf goes to Mystical for being arrested yet again.
Mystical.
I came through with my dick in my hand. Nigga, what?
That nigga been raping since the 90s, bro.
That shit crazy to me.
Like he get caught 3 times and he's like, nah, man, I still want to do it.
So apparently, the girl, this was over $100.
Yeah, $100. Yeah.
He punched her, pulled her hair, subdued her, and then raped her.
Yeah.
This is not his first offense.
Nope.
This is not the
He
first
might as well
time
just stay there.
he's been accused of rape. This is not the first time he's been legally pressed for rape. So, I'm gonna get upset, but that's my bottom shelf.
And yeah, Brittany Griner situation, she had to get sentenced
right
before they can actually talk.
So they can make the trades.
Of course, because it's just like if it was in this country, you can't negotiate. You gotta take the plea first.
Yeah,
you have to take the plea, and then they can back in that shit. You can't be like, sitting in jail like, oh, I'm just out of here now. Like, you have to go through the process. Yeah. But what's also interesting about that, they say that the WNBA players are treated like NBA players are treated in this country. Mm. They get the red carpet rolled out for them. They get to take private planes to different, games. They stay in 5-star resorts. They, really have a nice experience. So something happened different this time around because clearly that's not the first time she's had her weed pen with her. Clearly, something has changed.
We got beef.
She has become the scapegoat for whatever. Also, apparently, this week we sent $1 billion with a B
to Ukraine, right?
To Ukraine.
Yeah.
Where the fuck they getting this money from?
I don't know.
Shit crazy.
It's been there.
It's always there.
Shit crazy.
It's always there.
I got one bottle shop real quick.
Sure.
That I sent to you, but I think I want to talk about this one.
I didn't look at what you sent me. So
I sent like 4 screenshots.
I know. So when I look, I opened the message. And I ain't got time for this shit. I'll talk about it.
You talked about 2 of them that I sent you, so fuck it. We're good.
Okay.
Christina Caleo, whatever her name is, was arrested for having a sexual relationship with a dog for 8 years. And her boyfriend, Jeffrey Springer, was arrested for recording the encounters before he got jealous of the dog and left her.
What?
This is a real article.
Like dead ass.
I'm not fucking around.
He got jealous of the dog. You fucking the dog shit out of my girl. Fuck that, I'm out of here.
You knew I was gonna talk about this.
Right.
He was recording it.
He was getting off on the shit.
He was watching it, then he started getting jealous and left her, and now they both arrested. You think I'm not making this up?
Were they like scheduling time?
I have no idea how this. I mean,
he was.
It's a dog.
Sexual relationship with a dog.
Like
she was in a sexual relationship with her dog for 8 years. No, what? That's a great question. What type of dog was it? I would assume a German Shepherd.
I thought it was a pit.
It was a Frenchie. That's crazy.
Could you imagine?
And it's like that's no.
I had a small dog and his dick was literally this big.
Hey, if it was a Frenchie nigga,
she a wild motherfucker. Like,
so she was fucking a dog for 8 years.
That's what it says.
And
8 years.
He left her.
After
getting take no more.
After getting jealous.
After 8 years. Right.
After 8 years of getting
jealous
and recording it and I guess jacking off to it.
So was his dick smaller than the dog's?
Hey, that'll be crazy.
His dick was smaller than the dog's. It's got to be.
Now I want to open this article more.
How do you fuck a dog?
The world is crazy. The dog was fucking her.
Yeah.
The dog was fucking her.
Bend over.
The dog just bend over.
A dog will fuck you.
A dog will hump. That's for sure. A dog is gonna hump.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
You just gotta.
You ever heard of them BMF stories?
A what?
The BMF stories.
I don't. No, I haven't, and I don't think I want to.
All right.
I don't.
So that Rockwaller had some fun.
Hey yo. Could have been a rock wall.
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
whatchamacallit said they used to make the girls fuck fishes.
Fuck
Huh?
fishes.
Fishes, yeah.
Who?
Like in the boys?
that's
Oh my
crazy.
God, what is the name of the band?
The band?
It's a
Mm-hmm.
band?
A band did that?
Yes, it's a rock band. It wasn't Journey. It was
Journey's so wholesome.
Right.
Guns N' Roses?
Maybe Guns N' Roses.
I'm about to
or
say
Rolling Stones.
Motley Crue.
No, it wasn't Motley Crue. It wasn't that recent. It was the 70s, 80s.
Oh, 78. They made girls fuck. How you fuck? Never mind.
So they used to. No, it wasn't AC/DC. So they used to get there's a hotel that sat over a pier, like literally had oceanfront access, and they would go to this hotel. And at this hotel is famous for you could literally stick your fishing pole out the window and you know. So they caught a fish, and the fish is still how fish do out of
put it
water,
in
flopping
there?
around, and then
Hilarious.
and she was fucking the fish. This was
even-
it was either Journey or what was the other one you said, Mel?
These were Ozzy. That sounds more on brand for Ozzy.
No, I don't think
it
it was.
does.
It was an American-based band. It wasn't Ozzy.
That's
Whoever
crazy.
it was.
A fish?
Queen? No, Queen wasn't.
No, it
American
wasn't
based.
Queen.
Ugh.
Oh wait, no, it may have been Queen. No, not all Queen was gay.
Just the lead singer, I think, was gay, right?
Bi,
Okay, bye. Okay.
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah. They were hot. So
I'm gonna look at.
anyway,
I'm gonna get
that's crazy. I'm just
A
so lost on
fucking-
these fucking
That's
fishes.
wild
a
shit.
fish out of water in your pussy.
That's wild as shit.
They do anything for clout.
Could I stick a fish in my vagina?
That's bestiality.
wild. Yeah.
All this is
Yeah.
bestiality.
For sure.
Yeah, dogs.
sure.
That's bestiality for.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why you would fuck a dog. You got a dog laying next to you every fucking night. Why you gonna fuck an actual dog?
If we learned anything through the Michael Vick cases, white people love their dog.
That's true. But to the point you wanna.
Hey, they try to give that nigga 30 years for a dog.
They basically humans.
They threw the. Yeah, they threw
Who?
the.
Oh, they just got arrested. So they
Oh,
didn't-
it's a new story.
this is story came out yesterday,
Oh,
8/4/2022.
That's crazy.
Groupie fish. Hold on, I'm looking.
I'm
at
just
it right
saying. So yeah,
now. It was Led Zeppelin.
that
Led
makes a lot
Zeppelin.
more
It was
sense.
Led
Led
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin. Yeah.
Backstory: the notorious of all Led Zeppelin legends began when the band played the Seattle Pop Festival on July 27th, '69. Retired to the Edgewater Inn. The building sits atop Seattle's Puget Sound. Guests can actually fish directly from their windows, etc., etc. Led Zeppelin.
That sounds on brand for Led Zeppelin. Fuck this fish before you. No, actually, you fuck a
Yeah.
fish, you're never fucking me. You're.
I think it was before. I think it was foreplay.
Then I gotta. No, I'm not going after no
It's
fish.
fresh fish.
Wait,
It's right
hold
in
up,
the
hold
water.
up. Wait,
Right.
so
It's fresh. It's right about the water.
is that what the term fishy pussy comes from?
No. BV
Pussy,
smells like
pussy.
fish.
Yeah, hey guys, this pussy
No,
smells
no,
like
no,
fish.
no,
I'm gonna
no.
fuck this joint. It's
No.
like the Led Zeppelin say, I guess.
A vagina naturally smells like water, and the BV smells like fish. So.
I'm just saying. So they putting the fish in the pussy.
Yeah.
So it's like
Don't be
two
don't-
negatives
don't
equal a
be-
positive.
Don't fucking be totally stupid.
You two negatives equal a positive.
You're a sick individual.
He's a sick individual.
Sick individual.
Every
I'm just
fucking
trying to
day.
ask the question people would think.
It's a sick guy right here.
I don't think I could fuck a dog.
Well,
What
You
animal
ain't
could
fucking
you
a dog,
fuck
a
with?
dog fucking
what?
you.
What? None.
None.
Good answer.
Zero.
Good
Right.
answer.
The fuck?
Good answer.
Yeah, nah.
That's sickening. Why would you ever want to
Why you ask me that? Why that?
take
I
dog
wasn't even
dick?
the question.
That's weird to
There's
me.
got to be drugs.
Like, if
involved. They
I
gotta be
answer
doing
that
some
question,
type
it's like
of
the whole
drugs.
podcast is getting shut down. Like,
We
this
would
nigga won't
be
fucking-
done today if
They
you
gotta
answer
be
that
doing some type of
question.
drugs. They gotta
For
there's
8
gotta be heavily
years?
drugs involved.
8 years?
That ain't. That's, you think that's some sober shit? Just straight sober? There's
No.
got to be some heavy drugs involved.
Meth. More like
Yeah,
meth.
more
Meth.
like
meth.
I don't even
For
need
sure.
to ask what race they were. So.
Oh, yeah. I'll show you a picture.
Oh, that's what that was. Like I said, I didn't. You
Yeah, this
sent
is
me 5, so I didn't tap into
Yeah,
it. So.
I sent you this morning. See how I try to give her.
No, he does.
try to give her
will say.
alley-oops.
Yeah, he does try. I had 2 prepared, so I was
Whatever.
I don't know anything about fucking dogs. No,
Yes.
no, I never kissed him in the mouth.
Okay.
But I did kiss his body, which was crazy. Now that I think about it, but
Same thing.
yeah, I would just hold him and be like, "Love you so much." And
Anyway.
he takes a bath once every 2 weeks, so that was kind of wild. But yeah, I would kiss him.
Oh.
The dog, not a nigga. Not a nigga. My dog. We would wash him every 2 weeks.
All right. Anyway, schemes. You got a drunk story. You want to end it out, bro. It's up to you. It's up to you.
Drunk story.
He's gonna say dog right to this. This is crazy.
I got a wild story though.
That works.
Involving a dog.
Did anybody drink alcohol at one point?
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
that works.
You know what? Actually,
that works.
Damn, this is a crazy story. I'm gonna try to sum it up real quick. So basically, I was talking to this chick that had a husband.
Okay.
Right. So they.
Can I
What?
just take a quick question on this?
What happened?
Do y'all feel the same pause that women do around fucking somebody who's married?
I do.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
But
I'll fuck somebody's girl, but I can't. When I see a ring, I'm good.
Too many people talking.
She made it feel like they was like.
It was cool.
Oh,
like
so
separated, like they.
So she played the same game that niggas play.
No,
what did you say?
She played the same game that niggas play.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, we together, but we working on it.
What'd you say?
Yeah, I'm good. I feel the way. Yeah.
About your own safety.
Safety,
reason,
yeah. Because if he shoots you, he get off.
Exactly, because it's a crime of passion. Okay, so no. Okay.
So, and speaking of shoot, apparently this nigga was a shooter. He keep guns on him. Whatever. Cool.
You were playing with fire, my brother.
I
Right.
was gonna say
Whatever.
Good luck.
So apparently, like at the time, like I met Shorty when I was dealing with my Shorty, but we was falling out at the time. It was like a few years back, and then me and my Shorty fell out. Like we were done, and me and Shorty started fucking around and shit. Yeah. So cool, no problem. Shorty was a vibe, whatever, but she was having this back and forth thing where like, you know what I'm saying, she wanted to fuck with me, but her and her husband was going through it, whatever. So she tried to basically say like, yo, after we done did our thing, like, yo, can we link up and talk about it, whatever the case might be.
Talk about the status of you guys? Or
no, y'all did y'all thing, so you already hit.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
So she
my fault.
She was basically supposed to, she told her husband she was supposed to link up with me to end things. But when she linked up with me, we was vibing so crazy. We in a public place, tonguing each other down, having a vibe. We at the bar.
And you're a kisser,
time.
so yeah.
Right. So I kiss all my bitches.
Yeah.
So we having a great time. You know what I'm saying? So we at the bar. I'm not gonna tell you where we was at, but we was at a pretty public place. Like one of them casinos and shit. We at the bar at the casino and shit. Ooh. And me and her at the bar, we having a drink. I look to my right, this nigga staring at me down. I don't know who this nigga is. He's staring me down.
Hey, yo, who's this man?
So I'm
like, crazy.
I'm looking. I'm like, yo, do you know this nigga? Like, why you keep looking at me? He's like, yeah, that's my husband. I'm like, what? That's your husband? So she must have told the nigga like where we was gonna be at because she told the nigga that she was gonna break things off for me that day.
Oh.
But when she met me, she
so he was there to make sure that the conversation was going the way was.
He popped up
like an hour after, whatever.
She like, nigga, it's been 30 minutes.
Slim. I was like, and my man was already telling me about like he was a wild nigga, but I'm like, it's a public place, he can't do whatever. But it was just funny that he popped up.
Them hands still work.
That killed niggas in the Unos,
bro.
Them hands still work outside.
So they get the arguing and shit. I'm like,
sorry, it happened.
So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just told me this, that, and third. So they trying to dispute whatever. And I'm like, yo, y'all need to figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case might go. So he basically like, yo, so you told this nigga we was done. She like, yeah, we done. He like, all right, well, give me my car keys. You drove my car over here, right? Like some wild shit. So I'm like, yo, I'm not dealing with this shit. I'm out of here. He's like, yo, nah. He's like,
you need to remove yourself
nigga said, nah, let me buy you a drink, man. Nigga, I don't want no drink.
No.
Wait, let me buy you a drink?
Yes, he wanted to buy me a drink, like so we could chop it. I'm like, bro, I don't want no drink from you. Straight up.
I just want to go home.
I want to go home.
Yeah,
so here's the kicker. So
wait, what?
So I'm like, nah, I'm good off the drink, bro. Y'all figure that shit out this, that, and third. I go to walk away to go to the parking lot. What she do? Follow behind me.
That bitch was drunk.
What the fuck is you doing?
She's trying to get you killed.
Bro.
Especially the parking lot. Now the parking lot, he could definitely smoke
nigga, I'm in the parking lot. Yeah. She walking. That nigga basically behind the other pillar looking and
shit. No. He could have a weapon.
Bro, it was so crazy. I'm like, shorty, like, go figure that shit out with your husband. Like, do what you gotta do.
Yeah, no.
You feel me? Like, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. And like, obviously he ain't do nothing because I'm
you're
still here.
I ain't never got shot before, so I'm still here. But that shit was so crazy to me that the shit was going down like that because I never thought, that's the first time a nigga actually had to pop up on me about another woman. You know what I'm saying? And
that's scary, honestly.
But the fact that she was ready to walk out with me to the parking lot, and I'm like, bro, if you don't go talk to that man, you got his car. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Yo, it was wild. And my man said, like, yo, that like That nigga got guns all day. Like, he can get wild if he want to get wild. So it could have went left.
But he was like, so
It didn't go left.
in a
but
way,
the type of nigga he is, it could have went left.
in a way, he kind of kept it player for
And
herself.
Right, but she knows that. So why would you put me in that situation?
Because she didn't give a fuck.
She don't give a fuck.
And that's why that
People
was the
are selfish.
Don't
the
give a
only time I ever seen her.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, people are selfish.
I might have hit one more time after that, but after that I was done completely. But it was.
If he would have John Wick your ass, you deserved it. You would have deserved
But
it.
it was such a bro.
You knew this nigga. You
Son,
knew how dangerous this nigga was.
Imagine you had a ball with a chick, bro, and you look to the right, her husband right there, yo, bro. It was hard to.
I can't
process
imagine it because I wouldn't do
everything.
it.
I didn't know, bro. Like she was.
You knew she was married.
They were supposed to be like broken up, bro. Leave me alone.
Hey, look, this sounds like every girl that tells a story on Twitter. Like he said,
he was gonna leave her for me. Yo,
I was gonna say.
shit was crazy.
That's
But
that,
she was telling him
but
one
yo,
thing.
y'all
And she was
stupid
telling me
bitches.
one thing, bro.
You know niggas tell any type of fairy tale.
Bro,
a man will tell you
never,
anything.
I've never messed with nobody else that had a
Oh,
husband
yeah.
since then or anything like that.
I was
since
gonna
then,
say,
bro.
God spared you
Yeah.
to teach you a lesson.
Yeah, shit was wild.
Because
Shit was
Because
especially
she could have
if
pulled up.
you,
Hey, let me talk to you real quick. Let's go outside.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, this
Especially
is gonna
if
be a
you-
rap.
Glad you feel me? Or we could have got the wrecking right then in the casino.
in the
It would've
parking
been-
lot,
it
yeah.
is what it is.
The second that it got into the parking lot, you have to
Yeah.
clock out.
You gotta get
Right.
out of there because that
Anything
nigga
that-
whipped
yeah.
out bong bong real quick.
He could have done anything to you in that parking
Shit
lot.
was
Yeah.
funny as shit.
No,
The
that's
wildest shit is-
mm-mm.
But we was definitely in the drunk.
He was in the casino though.
Nigga,
He
we
found
was-
you in the
nigga, we was at the bar in
casino.
love, nigga. We was at the bar in love, like
holding hands,
holding,
rubbing,
like,
kissing.
intimate. And then I look to the right, and this nigga staring me down. I'm like, yo, do you know this nigga? I don't know this nigga. Who
He
that's
came
my
at you like,
husband.
oh boy.
And she was calm. That's my husband. I'm like, this
Hey.
bitch is the devil.
He came at you. He came at you like, what's my man name from
What?
off of Brown Sugar? I'm here to celebrate my divorce.
You're one of the best fucking episode scenes ever. Hey, yo, I'm crying.
Oh,
Tay
yo.
Diggs is wild for that scene, bro.
That's how he came at you. All right, Schemes, man. Tell them where they can find you,
Yeah,
bro.
let our listeners know where we can find you
God damn.
online. Let us
They
know
about to come at me crazy. This,
if people are in the city, where we can find you outside. If we want to hear your music, where we can have you still have mixtapes, playlists, anything like that.
All right, if you want to follow the Snare, you can follow me on.
That's the name of the podcast.
I was gonna
man.
say, find the snares and
Find
able
the
to find
Snare, I'm telling you, at DJ Schemes on everything. I'll be everywhere in the city for real, but I usually post all my gigs, but I post all the parties on there. I'm also doing the beats. I produce beats as
Yeah.
well.
We didn't get to that.
We didn't get to
production
that
shit.
part.
So
That's
we'll get to it next
That's
time.
fine.
You gonna be
Yeah.
back?
Shout out to Janae Music and shit. We just dropped something. I'm
Yeah,
just,
I seen that, yeah.
I'm just trying to build,
Nice.
man. It's the next step for me.
So you
I love
dabble
it.
a little bit in production
Yeah,
or
yeah,
engineering because I get
yeah,
them mixed up all the
Yeah,
time.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Shout out to Malcolm too, because we definitely was at the same stages trying to figure things out and trying
Yeah.
to like get things situated. So it was so crazy how all the DJs was on that mode at the time. But yeah, at DJ Schemes on everything, DJschemes.com.
Oh, you have a website.
Yeah.
Ooh, child.
Yeah.
That's what he does. His OnlyFans. Keep going.
Wow.
Now, is your OnlyFans with you and your girl? Because I might give you $5 a month.
Yo,
I
I'm
like to see. I
crying.
like to see it.
Me and my girl do not have an OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you want to see our album, I can show you.
Jesus
the album after
Christ.
we get out
Please
of
do.
here.
Okay, I was making a joke.
Please
I
do.
was just making a joke.
Please
We,
do.
we got a little album. And
I
shit.
like
I'm
to
good.
see. I like to see.
Yeah,
it.
that's for her. That's strictly
I
her.
like to see
But
it.
nah, definitely pull up on me. Don't come up here. No requests. Bring a drink. And let's party.
requests.
Yeah, no requests.
No requests.
Yeah.
No
Okay.
Bad Bunny.
Can we talk about
Yo,
that
dog.
quickly?
Hey, can you play some
Bad
Bad Bunny?
and Burna Boys. And
Bad
number one
Bunny and
request
Burna
right
Boy
now.
are like bong
Dog,
bong.
right here. 1 and the 2.
I told you where I was
Jesus
at last night,
Christ.
and niggas got to fighting. Mid-fight, she going, y'all gonna play some Burna Boy next? I'm like, bitch, you don't see a fucking fight happening?
All right. Well, can you quickly tell us why people shouldn't come up to the DJ booth and request? Because I think it's a natural thing. Like somebody
No.
playing music, play my song.
I just feel like you're gonna hear your song when we play it. I mean,
If it's a hit,
exactly. More
If
than
it's a
time-
hit.
more than likely, you're gonna hear the song eventually.
When it comes to
But
the
people like
when
to
it's
come
time.
and demand it right then and there, or I'm about to leave, or it's our birthday. Could you play?
yeah, that's why
No,
Yeah.
it don't usually work like that. Because if I'm in a different mode, whatever the case might be,
I'm gonna follow
I'm
this
not-
wave.
So
You know
you're
what I'm saying?
asking for Burna Boy. We're in the middle of trap.
right?
It's not
like,
Burna Boy time
Lil
right
Baby's playing right now. If I
Gotcha.
switch to Burna Boy,
Right.
that'd be
You know what I'm saying?
crazy.
I got
Shit
it.
Like, shit
Okay.
like that be
Okay.
happening, and it's just like I'm not a jukebox, so I'm not just gonna drop everything I'm doing.
So you
There's a
don't.
method
Yeah,
to the
I
madness,
see
you know what I'm
that.
saying? To me
You're working
personally.
this event. You're not a
Or they be like,
personal.
yo, you got any Lil Baby in there? You gonna play Lil Baby on me? Nah, I don't got that. Like, why would you ask me that? Of course I got it. Like,
It's a hit song.
relax.
And if not, you could find it.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
it's
whatever
okay.
song you're asking for, I have the
That's
internet on my
crazy,
computer, so
though.
I can
That is
find
kind of
it.
crazy. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, y'all niggas ain't got
They
no
legit
motherfucking.
come up to you and ask you for that song, ask you if you're gonna play.
Hey, yo, y'all got Glorilla?
And I tell them I don't got it. No, I'm not gonna play.
How
tonight.
this song
'Cause
out
you sound stupid. Of course I'm gonna play. You know where you at.
Just
You
be
at one of
cool.
the hottest spots in the club. You don't think in the city. You don't think that song is gonna get played. Like
You're right. So just
you-
be cool. So
Yeah,
just be cool. All
be
right. Just be
cool.
cool.
Just be
Just
cool.
be cool.
My-
Just
my
let
mindset
the
now.
people know, because I think people
just
still
gotta be
do.
cool. Like even with my friends, like if I'm even at a club and I see my friends DJing, I let them rock out, do their thing. But if I want to hear something, I'm like, yo, when you get a minute, can you drop this joint? I fuck with that joint heavy like me. I ask whenever you get a minute.
When you get you get
Whenever.
some time, can you? So the better request, if you are bold enough to make a
Right.
request, at least
When
say,
you get a
can
minute.
you work in?
Right, something like that. Don't
Okay.
tell me or
Can you play? Blah
when
blah
you
blah.
get
blah,
a
blah.
minute.
Okay.
Especially
okay.
if I know you, cool. If I don't know you, I get it still. But I think the better approach is like, yo, when you get a minute, can you drop?
Can you work in?
The
then
funniest,
you-
I'm
if you gon-
sorry, I'm
wait.
dying right now
Mhm.
because we're in DC and a girl did show me her phone.
Dog,
It was
I
a
hate
well
that shit.
no, it was a well structured like paragraph,
Yeah.
like 3 sentences.
Yeah.
Fuck with your vibe, y'all doing a great job. This and third. Do y'all play Afro beats? I'm like, well, one.
I think that's
we're-
fair.
I,
like
I,
that.
I like
that's
that.
fair.
I did like
Yeah,
that.
I
like
think that's
But
fair.
two, like, we're in DC. You think I'm gonna play no fucking Afro beats?
That's true. Too.
We just start. It's midnight. Like we gonna, that's the hits. You gotta play that around
And
1
the thing
o'clock.
with the phone shit, like every time the phone come in my hand, come in my face, I push it back out all the time. All the time.
Because I feel like if you let one, you let all.
Oh, everybody
So
doing
you
it.
have
But
to.
here's my thing with
yeah.
the phone shit. Like, if you could put your phone in my face, then you can come directly and talk to me. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Whatever the case. That paragraph stuff I can get. Cool, no problem.
Because at least if you say, "Hey, having a great time. Do you mind?" So
Right.
so
Now you
just
feel better.
Don't
some-
push the phone in my face. Like, I don't, like, nigga.
some common
listen,
courtesy.
I'm a human up
Some
here.
common courtesy.
How you doing?
Some common
You're
courtesy.
doing great.
Some common courtesy.
If you get a chance,
Common
I
courtesy.
would love to hear this song if it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
So people
Put your
need
phone in my
to
face and
just
shit.
practice little manners.
Could you imagine pushing the phone in your face
No,
while you making the fries in the back? Like, no.
no,
It was
You're not
funny.
gonna like that.
no. Get in line. Put your order in so the ticket can get into the
reminds
computer
me
and
of
we
that
can do
I
it.
can't remember the name of the movie, but Craig Robinson was in it, the comedian, and he was DJ requests, and they kept asking for
Oh, yeah.
requests, and he played something completely opposite. Like no one tells DJ requests what to play.
Oh, yo, those memes is funny as shit. Nigga, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like no one tells DJ requests what to play.
Yeah, bro. Like,
I
DJ
run the show.
request.
that's what his name was in the movie. DJ Request.
DJ
Shit was funny as shit.
How your name gonna be request?
That's
And
why
you
it's
take
funny. That's why
requests.
it's
And then
funny.
he gonna play the total opposite,
Like anytime somebody requests, like, yeah, I got it, and switches over, like,
and then stare right
Alright.
in the face. That
So
shit's funny
if
as
you
shit.
have to make a request, y'all please be
nice.
polite.
Let's just be polite. That's
The
it.
same way you would talk to a friend, talk to the
Yeah.
DJ,
I'm
because
a-
you want
I'm-
him.
I'm a human, yo.
You want them to do something for you, so be nice.
Right.
Nice.
all right, Scheme. So look, you survived your first tequila talk.
Bro, this is
And
rough.
we didn't
We kept-
even.
we kept it really
I was gonna
tame.
say we kept it very
For
tame.
real?
This is us being
Yeah,
tame.
this is us being calm. Actually, we didn't actually know quite because we know you. We're friends, so we're not gonna press you too hard.
I appreciate that.
Next time it's gonna be because now
Next
we already got
time-
the interview out the way. So
I
now
was gonna
next time it's
say,
just strictly
We've already
bullshit.
done our interview questions, so our our listeners kind of know who you are, know your background a little bit, because our listeners, I'm sure, are already familiar with you, have
They
seen
might
you
be.
out, heard you out, whatever.
Mhm.
But now that we've gotten that out the way,
Yeah, now we can just actually bullshit.
So it's
like,
gonna take me like another. It's gonna be like a year before I come back on. You ain't about to set me up.
not a year, not a year.
Wow.
Oh, he does our booking. Turn your face that way,
Don't
because
do
I don't
that,
got nothing to
please.
do with it.
Cause I be spinning.
He almost got me out the way because you had another thing today.
Yeah,
You told me you was about to do something else today.
yeah. I was. Nah, I did.
and I was like,
that.
bro,
No, we
'Cause I booked it
we don't
with
we
him a month ago.
exactly we prioritize
forgot.
you.
I
Yeah, no.
forgot.
So I will.
thought I had
let,
my phone.
Let me
I didn't
jump
have
in
my
here.
phone,
Let me
bro.
jump in here. So Walt does handle all of our bookings, but there are times
I need an
where
assistant.
yeah, we get over. But when this came through, we put you to the top.
because I seen him
yeah.
face to face, and I was
Yeah.
like, bro, we've been planning it, so
Yeah.
now, and we
Yeah.
looked at the calendar.
This,
and I'm like,
you know, this is like the
August 6th.
biggest
And then that was
fucking
the
cookout, and
other-
I finished the
I
whole
know,
Casa
but I
Amigo bottle.
had to, because I know we've been bullshitting about it. So I'm like, I had to, so I took out the calendar.
And that
I'm
was
like,
the other
"Wait."
thing. Like you have to come. You haven't been here, and we had the interview that we kind of did a little mini interview,
Right.
but we never
wasn't a
released.
full one,
yeah,
yeah.
we never released the videos
Yeah,
from
yeah.
it, so we had to kind of shoot you to
We've
the
been trying to
top.
end this show for an hour. All right,
Right.
you got to be somewhere.
Yeah, I'm going to
we
OC,
got. Hey, you got 40 minutes.
You got plenty of time. We can finish
good.
drinking.
All right, it's another episode of Tequila Talk. My name is WalkLikeWalt. We are out.
Guys, please make sure you follow us on social media. We're on TikTok, we're on Twitter, and we're on Instagram. And full episodes are available on YouTube. We get into our comments We love talking to you. Make sure you follow us on all platforms. Anything else, Walt? Do we have any events coming up or places people can catch us outside?
I literally just ended this.
So I just said all that for nothing.
All right, y'all.